Can your internet do that?
USAA is made for the safe pilots, like Sergeant Hayden, who won't return a call until the engine's cool. With USAA Safe Pilot, when you drive safe, you can save up to 30% on your operations. USAA, what you're made of, we're made for. Get a quote today.
Hello everyone, I am BowserJrXD and welcome to the Blue-Emu Maximum Pain Relief 400 at Martinsville. It is currently snowing / sleeting at the track, or at least it was, and they're cleaning it up right now. And why the hell did my thing pause? Come on, work for me. Yeah, right now we are just waiting, because we still have to wait for the damn stuff to be dried off before they can give the command. When does it snow in Virginia in April? Fucking April. You know? It doesn't make sense.
You're never responsible for unauthorized purchases on your Discover card. Give your morning.
Anyway, how are y'all doing tonight on this wonderful day? This night in April. It's Saturday night racing, one of 3 Saturday Cup races on the schedule, apart from Bristol Dirt and the well, no, not Bristol Dirt. Apart from the Daytona Summer Race and the Bristol Night Race. Hello, NASCAR Fan 88. I know it doesn't make sense. Yeah, snowing, sleeting, bullshitting.
Truth is, we were going to do it anyhow. Want a better biscuit for a buck? Choose Vice. Choose Wendy's. Toyota, let's go places.
Oh God! Well, God, I don't. That would suck if it got postponed. My pick for today would be Chase Elliott.
Listen, that's one of my favorite racetracks, if not my favorite racetrack, and I know it's yours.
Well, it is. It's my home track. But, you know, this will be the second race for the next-gen car at a Daytona Talladega-type track. And I go back to the Daytona 500. It did not let us down. The racing we had there from green flag to checkered was so intense, and I have no reason to believe.
400 laps. They shortened this race from 500 to 400.
500 miles. Probably not going to know who the winner is until they're coming through the trail with the checkered flag waving, just like Brad Keselowski made that last lap pass 1 year ago.
I love it. We raced at Bristol in the dirt last year, but this is going to be a lot different.
Yeah, we're going to get to race actually on Easter Sunday. I think about the traditions of Easter Sunday, and maybe being at your grandmother's house. Or
500 and fall, yes.
Aunt Blanche's. I do not have an Aunt Blanche. But I think about families being together and then joining to watch the NASCAR race. And the dirt race is so unique, and we always talk about unknowns. Think about Joey Logano winning last year, really no dirt experience. Christopher Bell, Kyle Larson, those are kind of the favorites. They wrecked each other last year, got involved in the same wreck. We saw some surprises there. So I look forward to seeing Bristol Dirt. Hopefully
Kurt Busch has the in-car camera.
Aunt Blanche.
Probably his Aunt Blanche.
Yeah.
Wow. So obviously we have two big races coming up in the next 2 weeks, but this is a big race as well. It's actually the 75th anniversary of Martinsville. And the NASCAR Hall of Fame in Charlotte currently has a special exhibit honoring the history and legacy of Martinsville Speedway. The display features photos dating back to the very beginning of the Speedway in 1947, way before
The 75th anniversary of the track. That's right.
Through the decades, all about this special little town.
Life
Ridgeway, Virginia.
here. Still enough to hear engines echo on the other side of the city. You don't know what you're looking for when you just might drive right past it. On race day, we're at the track. Same sort of folks come to the clip every year, but it ain't always friendly. They say there are no secrets in a small town. Well, they're no strangers either. This is Martinsville.
So while Larry Mack has
Ooh.
not been coming to Martinsville for 75 years, he has been coming to this
Thank you to who had just subscribed.
a lot longer than all of us. And we were talking
While we're just
earlier,
sitting here
even
waiting.
though there's been small little changes here and there, but you could almost step into that racetrack right now today and feel like you're in 1942.
Yeah, since I've been going there since 1980, the track has really not changed. Half-mile paper clip, asphalt straightaways,
Train in the
concrete
back.
corners. Yeah, the train's back there. Yeah, the grandstands, they've gotten better, they've gotten bigger. But the thing about it, with technology we have, you could duplicate this track anywhere in the country. No, you can't. It would be like trying to duplicate Lambeau Field, Fenway Park, Augusta. Martinsville is Martinsville because of where it's located, right there in the middle of a neighborhood.
Yeah, and you know what we saw on that little highlight reel was fights.
Fighting, yeah.
Because we do. It always has great highlights.
Yeah, and I think part of the reason you see that, obviously it's a short track, but the speeds are also a little bit slower here. So drivers get put in a position where they can move someone out of the way. Typically, it hurts someone's feelings. Ty Gibbs, Sam Mayer last night would be a good example of that. But it also is one of those tracks.
Looking back at the Sam Mayer Ty Gibbs fight. Ty Gibbs is a fucking pussy. Didn't take off his helmet. Got butt hurt because he was raced on a short track. So he waxed Sam Mayer's part of the race. Then he doesn't take his helmet off and get into a fight. He's a pussy.
At the end of last year, this race is important for numerous reasons. I think part of it is the placement in the season.
All right, let's head out to the racetrack right now as we're waiting for it to get dried and engines to fire. Let's say hello to Eric Almirola, who's going to join us now. Eric, I know you've been listening in. Where were you last night during the Xfinity Series race? What did you think about it? And have you ever been involved in any of those sort of altercations at Martinsville?
No, I have not. And last night I was laying on the couch in the motorhome in my pajamas with Alex. Abby and Janice were already asleep, and we watched it. And I was just surprised that he started with a haymaker. Usually it's a jab, then the haymaker. So, but yeah, it's Martinsville, right? People get their feelings hurt. We run into each other, move people out of the way, and it happens. We see it.
Well, as you can see, we have Chase Elliott on pole.
Said he was here in 1980. That is impressive, bud. That was 4 years before I was born, and I have no hair.
Really? Really? Is that where we've come?
All right, nice talking to you, Eric. You have a great night. No, I'm just kidding. Listen, last year when we were there...
Well, what was 4 years before Almirola was born? Was it the fight? Yeah, then there's a fight between Kelly Yarborough and Donnie Allison. The temper's overflowing. They are angry. They know they have lost. And what a bitter defeat.
To Martinsville. We unloaded, and I felt like my car drove really good, and it was doing the typical Martinsville things right. It was rolling the middle of the corner. It was driving up off the exit of the corners with good rear drive. So it's still Martinsville.
I have no. It says he's had 26 starts. That means he's run 26 races at Martinsville.
And now this next gen car, and it's still Martinsville. You still have to roll the middle of the corner, and you still have to launch up off the corners. So that will never change. But we are a lot busier. Downshifting in the corners, upshifting on the straightaways. There's a lot more going on for us inside the cockpit than we used to.
So, Eric, I go back to last year. You were the only Stewart Haas racing driver to found Victory Lane there at New Hampshire back last summer. And then we roll into this year. We got the next gen car. You've got a new crew chief, a Drew Blickensurfer, and you clicked off 3 consecutive top 10 finishes. You're still running good, solid runs right now, but where do you see, the 10 car, where do you see Stewart Haas Racing right now?
You know, we've had a car capable of winning every single race. I mean, really, when you go back and look at every single race, you know, we were in the thick of it at the end at the Daytona 500. You know, California, we had good cars. We ran up front. Chase led some laps, and we all ran up front. You go to Phoenix, Briscoe won. In Vegas, we had good cars. We ran up front. So we've had cars running up front. Last week at Richmond, Harvick had a great car and challenged for the win. So we've had at least a car in the organization running up front at each racetrack that we've been to. We just continue to build a notebook. And you know, there's a steep learning curve with this new car. We're going to racetracks for the first time with this car and with no notebook, and it's kind of a guessing game, really. So I feel like we're off to a good start, to be honest, and I feel like we're learning some things. We're starting to make some more sense of things with our simulation program and with the simulator at Ford Performance. And we came here, a perfect example, after learning some stuff on what we did wrong. And
Man, can NASCAR get to the first Martinsville race other than March in April because 2 years in a row delayed by rain? The boop sound. What? Me humming a song from a video game, maybe? Or that, or my foot stomping the ground?
Smithfield Ford Mustang. So I feel like we're going in the right direction. And we are off to a good start with the 10 team. Drew's has been doing a great job. We started off the season great, and we've even run good at the races where we haven't finished good. We were battling for the lead and running up in the first couple spots before we got spun out. And you know, even at Richmond, we had an okay car. I thought we had a top 10 car, and we gambled a little bit on strategy, which was, you know, it didn't work out in our favor. But had we caught a caution at any point in those stages where we were running long, we'd have had an extra set of tires and been in the top 10. So, you know, we're still doing all the small things and the details right. And
Yeah, it's me. Alright. Oh, Dancing with the Stars dropped by AB Skip to 30 seasons.
It's not necessarily the simulation heading into a weekend, but it's maybe a post-simulation, like after Martinsville. The changes you make on the car, do those correlate with what the simulator says? One of the things that we just talked to Chase Elliott about was shifting.
I have no idea how long the race is delayed. I just know that it's delayed. No, I'm not checking Pockraces right now. Also remind everyone that this is the 75th anniversary of Martinsville Speedway.
Even new for, you know, the engine, you know, team is trying to implement that into the simulation and what that looks like. There's still a lot of learning. I keep saying that over and over, but there's just so much to learn with this new car. And for me personally, as a driver, you know, my old habits, I have to shed.
Hold on a minute. While we're waiting,
and I have to learn, you know, what this new car wants.
gotta bring out a
the
classic.
setups, you know, Drew and our engineering team are still learning.
How
all those
many?
things as well.
Obviously, NASCAR fans span the age range. How many of you have ever owned a game that
And you
looked
don't really
like
get an opportunity
this?
to change a lot on the car. You can basically make pit stop.
One of the first games I ever played, because I was fortunate to have a console because of my dad.
When you'd show up and you'd have a practice, then you'd go overnight, think about it, have 2 more practices on Saturday to get ready for the race. We used to be able to sling a lot of different setup changes at it and get it dialed in for the race. Now we have to show up and basically be at our best. So you rely really heavily on.
I have a backup plan for what to do if the delay goes really long.
And if you're not, you need to go back and,
Okay,
look at
well.
why you weren't and try and post that in the simulator and make some changes to say, all right, if we were going to go back tomorrow, right, everybody's a Monday morning quarterback, so now with a simulator, you can go back and do that. You can go back and say, all right, if we were to go back tomorrow, we would do this, this, and this, and you go back and see if it is indeed better.
I'm excited to see how all of that translates to on-track performance with the Stewart Haas group, of course, because just watching what you guys did last week with Kevin Harvick, you just mentioned kind of building on that. Now you're starting on the front row. Eric, thank you so much for your time.
Shite.
Don't lose me
Oh,
this,
crap.
This,
Oh,
this
shit.
weekend. Hopefully we get it in tonight. It's freezing cold, but
Switch
we got a red
over.
paint scheme tonight. It's the spiral ham, so hopefully everybody goes and buys a ham for Easter.
I love it. I love
They
it.
watch Bristol.
There you go. Awesome. Thanks, Eric. Appreciate it.
All right. Have a good night.
Just preparing my backup stuff. Chase Elliott, William Byron, Kyle Larson headlined the betting odds.
Who are you talking about, Jamie?
Well, I was going to take Truex until we interviewed him, and now he's got me just a little bit nervous. So I think I'm going to take William Byron up on the top. He won the truck race on Thursday night. Looked like he had a pretty good car yesterday, Larry.
All right.
Left me the guy that
We're still waiting.
Alex Bowman down there, plus 1,400. All the Hendrick cars, you heard Clint talk about it, all the Hendrick cars are really fast.
Really fast. How about the long shots, provided by our friends at Fox Bet? What do you think?
Now, I'm going to start on the
Doc, okay, command. Okay.
Twice. It was
The command to start engines will be in about 20 minutes. So, while we're waiting for this to go, I'm gonna do something I haven't done in a long time. So let's see if I can get this to face my television. I don't have a set-top box, so this is me coming up with stuff to do on the fly, and I got a jerry-rig a setup here. I also hope the damn thing actually works. But there we go. Figure we got some racing in here. Yeah, supplementary gaming. Okay. I'll play mirror mode version. Flower cup. So, this is one of the craziest mirror modes ever because, as you can see, the vehicles on the track are running towards you, which makes it completely fucking insane. Also, if you hit someone with a spiny shell in the right spot on this track, you can knock them out of bounds. Fun. Ugh. Also, the game's controls are kind of janky. As you can see, I am also... Fuck. Also, oh, come on! Fuck you! No! 4 in a row! Oh, shit. Yeah. Also, the AI can rubber band really badly in this game. I mean, the fact that I just got railroaded by 4 cars in a row always sucks. And also, the items on the other side double sucks. Wow. Just get moving! Toad! Lightweights are faster in this game. Well, has it been 20 minutes yet? No, it hasn't. Look, I'm trying my best, man. Lightning! Yay! No bullet bills, no booze. Holy crap! Donkey Kong went out of bounds. I could see that Lakitu had to lower him on the track. How did he fall out of bounds? There's a banana. I didn't hit him with any, unless the lightning was enough. Alright, fuck. I caught up a bit to the rest of the field, but obviously I'm still a ways back. The thing else about this game is the item selection's all out of whack. Like, you can get a star in second place. Golden mushrooms. Not really what I want on this type of track. Oh, shit. Come on, I still need that boost. Yeah, just to get back out to speed. Now the whole field is getting more bunched up, which is a shock considering the fact it took 4 vehicles to the face. Okay, fake item boxes will shoot you upward. Another thing, bananas make you spin out. Red shells will cause you to flip over a few times. Spiny shells send you up at an angle. Fake item boxes knock you straight upward. Okay, obviously the star completely rocks on this stage, especially with mirror mode, because then you don't get railroaded by all the damn cars. Oh man, get an item. I don't need more mushroom. Also, if you finish a race in worse than 4th place, you have to restart the race. Oh lord. Also, the point system is a lot different. 9 points for... And the red shells were terrible. 9 points for first, 6 for second, 4 for 3. Okay, I'm gonna do Mushroom Cup 150. You sure they're about to start the engine? It says 8:04. I'm just gonna check. Don't josh me, man. I can see they're not about to start the engine, man. Okay, why don't I do, I do the start, I'll try the Special Cup, but there's one problem. And that's that, the final stage, the final level, Rainbow Road takes 7 minutes on 50cc, and so you gotta convert, and that's 80% speed, 100% speed for, oh lord. Ooh, I got a boost, that's good. Oh, hi Bowser. Alright, you gotta aim at a good angle here. You can get a little extra distance. Get Red Shell behind. All the items and the characters themselves are just sprites. Yeah, you see, Red Shell, he kind of just flips out. He flips out a bit. Like, very lightly. Bananas will make you spin, but if you're going fast enough and you hit it, you can actually hit brake, and you won't, suffer any problems. Alright. Another good trick with this track that I can show off is you can run up the side like that, cutting the curve off completely. I'll keep monitoring the time. I'll be back, I'll try to get back for the, when they start. Oh shit! I ran right into a fucking banana. I'll try to get back. Make sure I'm back for driver intros. Oh man, that last thing sucked. Here's a speedometer, by the way. Hitting C right. That shows like where the relative pace of the cars. This is the map. Hit the brake there, so I don't get the banana doesn't work. Shit. Okay, triple mushrooms. Okay, this will help. Look at that. I managed to gain like 3 positions, and Bowser is within range. Okay. Out of the way. F1 can't handle this, but Mario Kart can. At the angle. There's Bowser. I get moving, man. Okay, go. Also, the thing about oh shit. If you're going too fast as well, the game will fuck you up for that as well. Which is stupid. I'm playing a racing game where I can spin out for going too fast. There's Bowser. Okay. Give me an item. Fuck you. Well, I'll stay ahead of him, then I'll try to jump the turn and see where I end up. Second, okay. I'll take it. So do I, man, but I can't control it. I can't control the weather. I'm not Mother Nature. Alright, I get 6 points. Now, Yoshi Valley is such a convoluted track that the game cannot actually track who is in what position. Like you see, like, it's like that. The only thing getting tracked is the leader, because it'll show us the flashing dot. Like, yeah, that's not, like, okay, I think the shortest way is the riskiest, which is the twisty thin straightaway. But okay, heavy characters can whack can whack lighter characters and make them spin out, which is a nice touch. Yeah, Red Shell taking a while before it homes in also sucks. Right now, I believe I'm in the 4th or 3rd position. And I'm in the. Okay, mushrooms. This will help. Ugh! Fuck! I spun out! And now look at where... Okay, now I'm in 3rd, but... Damn! I'm in 4th. Lightning. Okay. No! No! Holy shit, I spun out on that thin straightaway and lived. Okay, that sucked. Spiny shell, that will go after the leader, and unless it hit a fucking wall. Damn it. It hit a wall, so it must have canceled out, and that sucks. Yeah, the red shell, look at that, it went backwards. It's all fucked up. What the hell? And that's a spiny shell, because it sent me upward at an angle. Oh my god. Also, running over under that egg will cause you to get flattened. Take this, lightning. Look how far behind third is from second, and second is from first. You're watching on Fox. Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, also those red shells, they move in a straight line, which makes them completely useless on a track like this. I should have saved that star. I should have cut through the grass. Okay. Oh, it might be P2. Peach won the race. I don't remember where she was in the running order before. Second place again. Bowser, who won the last race, finished 5th. Suarez is being talked right now. I got the points lead, which is wonderful. The FS1. Also, hi, Tim's doing high toes. We still got about 10 minutes to green flag. Now for Banshee Boardwalk. Ooh, look at that speed boost. Holy crap. Okay. Hitting C up zooms the camera in and out, and zooming out on this track. That's trippy. Fuck! I let go of the throttle to try and get through that, and it failed. Also, if you hold the throttle when you're getting put back on, you'll spin out immediately. Which is not fun. I need a lightning or something. Red or trip. Fuck! Move! What the hell? There's no brake or anything? Jesus Christ. Well, I'm way behind now. And red shells aren't going to do me a ton. Yeah, look. Problem. Oh my god, look how far behind I am. I need to haul ass and not fall off the damn track. I shouldn't have picked a heavy character. I wanted to be DK just for some reason. No! Star! Star! Yeah, now the points. I'm not. Yeah. Well, I probably won't be after this one. Fuck! And I lose my item. Or no, I don't. Spiny shell. Let's see how it rips through the opponents. What the hell? What happened to the red shell? You saw that, right? That didn't... Fuck. I managed to catch up to the pack a bit. Probably because of the spiny shell wreaking havoc on the field. I need lightning. Thank you. Fuck. Fuck! Wow. There's the back of the field. More lightning! I ran over, you. Okay. Don't. Okay, thank you for taking that for me. Fuck! What the? I lost my star! Fuck, and I'm gonna lynch it. Come on, pass Mario! Pass Mario! No! I gotta redo the race, and unless there's a larger rain delay, we're not finishing this. Damn. Well, the good news is the points stay the same, so I guess I gotta finishing 5th is like a mulligan. Out of the fucking way! I'm not gonna fall off this time. Or get stuck in that damn corner. Lightning in 1st place, and I ran over Bowser. This game is completely broken with the item selection, and I fucking... Fuck! I hate this game! Oh, how the tables have turned. And I stole a star! Oh, this game is completely broken, and I love it for it. Only Mario Kart game where you could see something like that happen. Goodbye, Toad. You just got yeeted. Of course, Bowser got run over, and he's leading the race. Why not? Oh! Move! Get out of the... Spiny shell away! Run over the competition. Okay. Fuck! Man, I just yeeted Toad off the off the racetrack. Okay. Gotta be careful. Peach has a star on. Oh boy! I tried to go for an item box and I whacked everything in sight. Come on! Another spot. Fuck! Oh, Luigi got yeeted! Okay, Bowser's probably gonna run away with this unless I get a red shell in my last item. Yeah, 5 bananas instead of 3. That's 3 seconds in a row. Hi, Nebea. I'm doing this while I'm waiting for to get back to racing. For the race to actually start. 3 second place finishes. What am I, Mark Martin? Alright. I'm gonna keep going. Okay, I'm gonna take a... Rainbow Road is long. You can also do a crazy shortcut if you can make it that skips half the track. It's also probably the easiest Rainbow Road in history because it's completely guarded around the side. So getting yeeted, if you get yeeted, it especially sucks. Also, Chain Chomp's prowling. Steal a mushroom. Oh! 2 drivers in contention for the championship. You got silhouettes on the screen of all the drivers. There's Bowser. Oh yeah, I'm Toad! And Wario. You suck. I missed the items. Roar! It's Bowser, bitches! And don't you forget it. And Wario's are back. You got Chain Chomps prowling around up there. Get the item box. We're still not back yet. naked lap. Wait, where'd Luigi come from? Whoa. We're still on delay. I can see that. Mario Kart. Let's race. I missed it. Aaron, you missed the item box, bro. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. And Bowser went by. Alright. Come on, get this spot. Okay, we got it. 5 bananas. Let's see if I can get past Bowser. Slipstream exists in this game. Oh! Save that. Come on. Let's get to the inside. Hold on, I'm gonna check Twitter for a minute. So long, Bowser. Okay, it's...
But it's a long race, 400 laps.
Alright, I'll continue the race that I was running on Mario Kart after the race is over. The NASCAR race. We're finally back and ready to get this going.
It's time for the Blue-Emu Maximum Pain Relief 400. And now, please welcome your Grand Marshal, Whit Blattner. Drivers, start your engine!
Okay, finally, we're gonna get this race going about an hour later than it was supposed to, or 45 minutes, or whatever.
Martinsville, which means we're going to go racing under the lights, coming back here on FS1. Give your morning a little boost with your morning favorite.
Alrighty, time for the starting lineup of today's Martinsville race. Starting 36, driving number 16, Action Industry Chevrolet. For Collie Racing, AJ Allmendinger. Starting 35th, driving the number 51, Nerdtech ODT Ford. For Rick Ware Racing, Cody Ware. Starting 34th, driving number 42, ChevyLearners.com Chevrolet. For Petty GMS Motorsports, Ty Dillon. Starting 33rd, driving number 78, Epilepsy Foundation Ford. For Live Fast Motorsports, BJ McLeod. Starting 32nd, driving the number 15, Ford. For Rick Ware Racing, JJ Yaley. Starting 31st, driving the number 77, Ziegler Auto Group Chevrolet. For Spire Motorsports, Josh Bilecki. Starting 30th, driving the number 99, GoPro Chevrolet. For Team Trackhouse Racing, Daniel Suarez. Starting 29th, driving the number 21, Motorcraft Quick Lane Ford. For the Wood Brothers, Harrison Burton. Starting 28th, driving the number 47, Kroger Louisiana Hot Sauce Chevrolet. For JTG Doherty Racing, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Starting 27th, driving the number 1, GoPro Chevrolet. For Team Trackhouse Racing, Ross Chastain. Starting 26th, driving the number 7, Built.com Chevrolet. For Spire Motorsports. Thank you, Dirt Bike Jets, for subscribing. Corey LaJoy. Driving number 20, starting 25th, driving number 11, Sport Clips Haircut Toyota. For Joe Gibbs Racing, Denny Hamlin. Starting 24th, driving number 43, Focus Factor Chevrolet. For Petty GMS Motorsports. Eric Jones. Starting 23rd, driving the number 3, Get Bioethanol Chevrolet. For Richard Childress Racing, Austin Dillon. Starting 22nd, driving the number 8, 3 Cheese Chevrolet. 3 Chi Chevrolet. For Richard Childress Racing, Tyler Reddick. Starting 21st, driver number 23, DoorDash Toyota. For 2311 Racing, Bubba Wallace. Starting 20th, driver number 19, Bass Pro Shops Toyota. For Joe Gibbs Racing, Martin Truex Jr. Starting 19th, driving the number 14, Mahindra Tractors Ford. For Stewart Haas Racing, Chase Briscoe. Starting 18th, driver number 45, McDonald's Money Lion Toyota, a.k.a. M&M's. Kurt Busch. Starting 17th, driver number 31, Leaf Filter Gutter Protection Chevrolet. For Colleague Racing, Justin Haley. Starting 16th, driver number 34, Navage Nasal Care Ford. For Front Row Motorsports, Michael McDowell. Starting 15th, driver number 48, Ally Chevrolet. For Hendrick Motorsports, Alex Bowman. Starting 14th, driver number 22, Shell Pennzoil Ford. For Team Penske, Joey Logano. Starting 13th, driver number 2, Menards Moen Ford. For Team Penske, Austin Cindric. Starting 12th, driver number 12, Advanced Auto Parts Ford. For Team Penske, Ryan Blaney. Starting 11th, driver number 18, M&M's Crunchy Cookie Toyota. For Joe Gibbs Racing, Kyle Busch. Now for the top 10. Starting 10th, driver number 38, Cross Country Adjusting Ford. For Front Row Motorsports, Todd Gilliland. Starting 9th, driving the number 6, Yahoo Toyota. For Joe Gibbs Racing, no, fuck, that's not right. Starting 9th, driving number 6, Fastenal Ford. For Roush Fenway Kozlowski Racing, Brad Kozlowski. Starting 8th, driving the number 5, HendrickCars.com Chevrolet. For Hendrick Motorsports, Kyle Larson. Starting 7th, driver number 20, Yahoo Toyota. For Joe Gibbs Racing, Christopher Bell. Starting 6th, M&M's, no, M&M's because it's McDonald's and Moneyline, so I'm joking, it's M&M. Starting 6th, driver number 4, Subway Ford. For Stewart Haas Racing, Kevin Harvick. Starting 5th, driver number 24, RaptorTough.com Chevrolet. For Hendrick Motorsports, William Byron. Let's take a look at the Sam Mayer-Ty Gibbs fight, because Ty Gibbs is a pussy. Starting 4th, driver number 17, Fastenal Ford. For Roush Fenway Kozlowski Racing, Chris Buescher. Starting 3rd, driver number 41, HaasTooling.com Ford. For Stewart Haas Racing, Cole Custer. Starting 2nd, driver number 10, Smithfield Spirals Ford. For Stewart Haas Racing, Eric Almirola. And on pole, driving the number 9, Lumar Chevrolet, with a time of 19.694 seconds and an average speed of 96.151 miles per hour, Chase Elliott. The record for fastest race was 1996 with Jeff Gordon, with an average speed of 82.223 miles per hour. 500 laps in 3 hours, 11 seconds, and 54 minutes. And we got a 3 hours, 11 minutes, 54 seconds, and Almirola appears a little slow. Or maybe I'm not paying enough attention, but it looked a little slow. He's not, never mind. Alright, who's ready to finally get some short track racing going? Also, time for me to update the view goal. I mean, to update... Wow. The race hasn't started, we're already halfway to 300.
Downshift in the corners, upshifting on the straightaways. We're a lot busier inside the car than we ever have been at Martinsville. And this is already a pretty busy place, but I felt pretty good about it. I felt like Drew and the boys brought me a hot rod, so we'll see. Saturday, short tracking on the lights. It's going to be fun.
Well, man, as a teammate, you've always been good here. It's one of your best racetracks. Looking forward to watching you. Good luck out there, buddy.
Thank you, bud.
All right, let's take a look at tonight's starting grid, sponsored by Blue-Emu Maximum Pain Relief. Chase Elliott won here in November 2020. He's starting on the pole, looking for his first win of the season. Almirola top 10 in half of the last 6 races here. Chevy Ford front row.
Fords in row 2, Cole Custer matched his best ever Cup start, and Chris Buescher finished the Martinsville best ninth last fall. Row 3, William Byron won the truck race here Thursday, top 10 in 4 of the last 5 here. And
Also, I'm gonna might torture myself, but I'm gonna try and stay up for the F1 race at Australia, which is at 3 a.m. in my time. God help me.
Martinsville's the only short track he's not won at in the Cup Series. Row 5, Brad Keselowski in a Ford, 2-time Martinsville winner, and rookie Todd Gilliland in a Ford has his best Cup Series start.
Right. It's not that impressive. J Ski has a list of all the sponsors and the cars, what order they're in, team-wise sponsors. So I kind of just read off of that. The only thing I have to remember is what team each car belongs to. Right now, I'm in Connecticut for school. I live in New York. I wish I lived near more tracks. It's not particularly It's not about memory recall. It's about having having all the stuff in front of me. It's not particularly impressive. Okay. Charge. Damn it. Charge.
To get him through the corners the way that he likes to get through the corners at this racetrack, to have speed. They made what adjustments they could prior to this race tonight, but if he's going to get that 4th win out of 6 races, Martin is going to have to be up on the wheel and perfect all night long. Larry McReynolds?
Well, Regan, Chad, Mike, Clint may not know what tire degradation is, but he complained about it severely for about 15 years.
I wish I knew how, like, people like Valhalla Sports Talk or Blue Jimmy 48 fan got the leaderboard up on the screen with them. I might have to ask Blue Jimmy 48 fan again, because I'm in the Discord.
80, 120, 180, and 220. Now, a fuel window is about 150 to 155 laps, so we don't have to worry about fuel in the first 2 stages. But if you're back in the pack and you're struggling for track position, you may try to pit off sequence and get that track position. That's actually what won the truck race on Thursday night and the Xfinity Series race last night, Mike.
Thanks, Larry. We're going to depend on you for strategy all night long. The track is dry. There is the possibility of more rain in the forecast tonight. So NASCAR's policy is an official race.
Great, more rain? Well, back to Mario Kart in that case. If there's a rain delay, I'll be doing more Mario Kart. Or just more games on my 64.
To be done tonight. We're going to ride along our subway cab for Kevin Harvick.
Starting 6th tonight. Kevin's definitely one to watch tonight. As you go and you look at Blaney starting in 12th position. I think he's always had the short run speed here, but I don't think we saw it in practice as much as what we maybe thought.
The Penske cars have always been fast here. You know, even with the 2 car we talked about, Brad Keselowski, when he was in that car, they always had success here. I'm looking forward to watching Austin Cindric because we're rode along with him a lot yesterday. Loved what I saw with the shifting aspect of that. It just didn't have the speed, to your point, Chad, that we're always accustomed to here. So maybe they made some adjustments.
You know, and looking at Kurt Busch, I watched them in practice, and I know I said it last week, and unfortunately they had a mechanical issue with their ECU and had to come in and go many laps down trying to repair that.
Eventually I'm going to might even get into betting on this, because I like it that much. You got chocolate? No, it's 3 a.m. I checked for Eastern Standard Time.
I agree with you. I think both of those 2311 cars were fast.
Why do people keep saying 1 o'clock? I mean, I'll check Xfinity streaming, but I'm pretty sure it's 3 a.m.
AJ Allmendinger did not get to qualify, so he will start out back. Here's today's 4 track backs. Now, how about this? Here's the highest finishing Ford in every race this season, and there are no repeaters. 2 victories, Austin Cindric at Daytona, Chase Briscoe at Phoenix, but the highest finishing Ford has been a different driver every single week. Who's next?
That's interesting.
Alright, we're finally about to get this show on the road.
Breaks have always been the story for every one of the 22 years that you and I have called these races on Fox.
No, it's the one thing drivers and teams focus on every time we come to Martinsville, regardless of what type of car we come with, because of these long straightaways into those U-turns. So let's go to our Ford cutaway car, and let's show you something about brake temperature.
Oh, it is it is at 1 o'clock. I don't know why. Yeah, it is at 1. Thanks for the reminder. It is at 1 o'clock. I can stay up for that.
450 degrees Fahrenheit. The rotor 1150 degrees
Fahrenheit. Damn it.
And the brake pad over 1700 degrees. Now I know that sounds hot, but we have learned these brakes need this type of heat in them to operate. We've been hearing a lot about brake shake because they don't get them hot enough, but one of the brake guys told me this week shouldn't be a problem here because the straightaways are so short, Mike.
Short straightaways, they look long when you're standing atop this racetrack because of those tight U-turns at either end. What a great shot this is.
It is, and I can tell you, tonight you're going to definitely see.
I got some cookies, Girl Scout cookies, the best.
Put together 30, 40, 50 lap runs in practice yesterday. And Clint, when I was standing down in turn 3 watching these cars roll around the racetrack, they're already getting red hot, and I can see that in the middle of the day. So definitely tonight, under the lights, these guys get into a 25, 30 lap run, you're going to see some high rotor temps.
That's not the only thing you're going to see out of these cars. Flames out of both sides. A lot of color tonight. Fire on the brakes, out of the pipes. Love what I see.
Well, you still have a chance to win $5,000 of Clint's cash. Play Fox Bet Super 6, and all you need to do is scan the QR code now. Download the Super 6 app and enter your picks about today's race.
Oh.
For a free shot of your share at the jackpot. And here.
Thank you, Richard Gillespie, for subscribing.
Question 6, best finish by drivers who have not yet won at Martinsville.
I think it's a great opportunity to have some fun with us. I'm telling you, Fox Bet Super 6. Free download. Get on there. Put your picks in. Come and get it.
Over $8,000 of Clint's cash.
We're still waiting for them to start the race.
Correct guesses.
I need a ride home, Chad. Which is not good. I just asked the guy that with Jeff Gordon on the helicopter here. So, man, maybe you think that was fun tonight, huh?
Maybe we'll dial up Gordon here in a little bit and see what he's up to. He's down on pit road somewhere getting cold.
Love to look at the 12 car this weekend. That paint scheme's cool.
How about we dial up William Byron, the truck race winner here earlier this weekend, and listen in.
A whole lot of people here to watch the race tonight, so that's really kicks the butt. Thank you guys for working really hard. Really good few weeks, so let's keep it up.
William rolls off pit. Chase Elliott has elected the inside.
I tell you what, we heard William Byron right there, excuse me, but that car, you want to talk about a mean-looking paint scheme, that Raptor paint scheme behind William Byron's car, you better be aggressive, because that car sure looks like it. Eating up the competition.
Yeah, we talked about it. His confidence right now is soaring. He's been spending his off time running some late models. He's got a dirt late model he's running this week, Clint. You know, that's really great for William, obviously getting prepared.
A dirt late model for Byron.
He is really starting to attack this. He and Rudy, their communication is at such a high level.
Lights are still on the pace truck. I don't know why it's a pace truck.
In the morning, and you see that, you're immediately going to feel like that you're going to go faster the next weekend. So he's doing a great job. As long as that whole 24 team, honestly.
75 years of racing at Martinsville Speedway, one of NASCAR's original tracks.
Most win by Red Byron, our first champion. The 50s, Lee Petty. The 60s was Richard. I'm assuming Richard won the most in the 70s. Yes, he did. 80s, I'd say Waltrip. 90s, I'd say Rusty Wallace. 2000s would be Jeff Gordon or Johnson. 2010s, Jimmy Johnson and Hamlin.
And in this decade, so the 10s, a tie, Martin Truex in the 20s, 2 wins so far.
Well, yeah, we've only had 4 races this decade, you butthole. All right, see you in a bit, Richard Gillespie.
Don't forget how you got home.
That helicopter may not stop at your house tonight, but they will open the door for you.
9 times total Jeff Gordon has won here, man. 9 times. It was just spread out a little bit more.
I tell you what, just all the names on that list. A legendary racetrack, a racetrack that is so hard to tame. The discipline it takes to get around this place. And man, I tell you, from Jeff Gordon and Jimmy coming in and learning from guys like Jeff Gordon, DW before then, the guys that can get it done at this racetrack, in my opinion, are some of the best race car drivers this sport's ever had.
Why haven't we started the race yet? We're still under caution.
Which is now the Cup Series, and the Modifieds, and the late model Sportsman, which became the Busch
There are
Series,
2
and
pace
now
trucks.
Xfinity. Martinsville's all-time winningest driver, Richmond, Virginia's Ray Hendrick, with 20 victories at this place. And this season,
7 race winners. 2, 5, 48, 14, 24, 1, and 11.
I think so.
Could we have our 8th different winner of the season to start
I think a lot of
off the season? I don't know, man. This is freaking stupid.
Aggressive nature that somebody's going to go out there and take this thing and try to get their first victory of the season.
I honestly, if my money's going on...
Also, Kyle Busch is making his 500th NASCAR start.
But I'm telling you, don't sleep on 10 in Aragon. I said it in an interview there, and I'm telling you, this is one of his best racetracks. He's always got around here good. And I think that 9 car is the heat this weekend. Was so fast yesterday in practice.
New sponsor there. Well, not new. They've been with the Hendrick before. Lumar Window Film. They are headquartered right here in Martinsville, Virginia.
Talk about delivering for a sponsor. You know, a local sponsor right here in Martinsville and then delivering a pole for them. Pretty cool story.
That's my pick tonight. I gotta go.
Me too. Elliot's my man. My man.
But I really, really feel that 9 car is going to be the car to beat. The car looked fantastic in practice yesterday. And Chase is a driver.
Yeah, I'm like, use the fucking rain tires. You tested them. Like, I think they would work. Why not use them?
Jeff Dryer's doing a little more work on pit road.
What?
Look at this season with the next gen.
Of course they are.
Compared to
The race was supposed to start an hour ago.
We've had more leaders, far more lead changes, about the same number of cautions, and the final lead change happening very late in the race.
And this graphic right here that we're looking at is, as I heard you saying, all right, we were picking our cars, right? Took the obvious, the fastest cars here on the front row. I'm telling you, if we've learned anything this year with this new car in particular, the shifting, all the things that these guys have had to overcome, you never know whose night it's going to be.
Yeah, I, Jackson Workman, and yes, we are still waiting for the race to start because they're cleaning up pit road.
The teams to find an advantage. It's going to be more difficult for the drivers to get out there and find an advantage.
I could finish my Civil War paper in less time. Fuck it, I'm gonna work on that.
Your engineering, but you have no playbook because you've never raced this car here. You know, Mike,
I only have 450 more words left before it's done.
And what we're also learning, and Chad will know this.
Fuck, I gotta psych this thing a little better.
But post-race simulation, that is playing a huge role as well. We saw that a lot.
Oh shit. I gotta change my stuff to be footnotes.
And then go back to the simulator to see if the things that you were learning
With way more words to put in.
Aerial coverage provided by Goodyear. With you for every mile on the road to greatness, Goodyear.
We're gonna go down pit road now, so I think we're gonna. That means one to go next time by.
Pit road, you're looking at turns 3 and 4. Everyone enters the pits at turn 3. The pits begin at the apex between 3 and 4 and come all the way down to the exit of turn 2. So instead of pitting on the front stretch or the back stretch, it's one way in and one way out.
Yeah, and you see them practicing where they're at. So most of them are rolling around the outside, and most of those guys practicing out the outside of 3 and 4 down there is because they're pitted down here in 1 and 2. I saw the 22 of Logano that's pitted down there on that end. He was rolling the inside, Chad, practicing where they're pitted.
And what's really interesting about this pit road is obviously we have a radius around the corners, and the turn radius and where you are on the inside or outside lane has a huge role in how fast you are graded and how you go through pit road.
That may be why they had 11 speeding penalties here last fall, the most in any race of 2021.
Yeah, Mike, in fact, in the last 10 races,
There's been a total of 74. The last 4 races, there's been 35 penalties for speeding on pit road. Always really fights these drivers.
And how many of those were Denny Hamlin?
And look,
Shots fired.
Credit. We come down this pit road with a very, very low tire pressure. And as you start to leave your pit box, you're trying to roll that radius, that soft tire, that low tire pressure is like a sponge, and it just kind of bounces and will start to buck. And it's really difficult for the drivers to maintain a consistent RPM. And that's why the crew chiefs and the engineers have to put a little buffer in there to make sure you don't get yourself caught.
But at the RPM, whether it's the tire pressure, this, I've always called it slack, it always was dictated off of the RPM that you were running. If you were down at like a 4,000 RPM, that thing bucked hard. If you had a pit road speed of like, say, 4,600, it seemed like it was in the torque curve of the camshaft and it didn't buck near as bad. This track with this tight pit stall, like you were saying, down to that low RPM, man, it was so hard to drag the brake and try to keep some consistency in the drivetrain.
And not to pick on Denny Hamlin, but he is very aggressive at being right up against that pit road speed limit, and he has had 9 speeding penalties here.
Denny didn't qualify very well.
Boys, we're ready. Track is ready.
I don't know who's going to fight tonight. Saturday night beating and banging short track racing time.
The Ford F-150 Lightning. First time an electric truck has paced the race in the Cup Series. The pace truck is in. Chase Elliott, Eric Almirola will lead them to green for the first of 4.
Here we go! Finally! Pace truck is off! Green at Martinsville! See Harvick settling, or Chris Buescher is in front of Kevin Harvick. Alright, Larson stuck on the outside line as Kyle Busch goes to make the pass for the 9th position.
That's Brad Keselowski's spotter. AJ Allmendinger has served his pass-through penalty for inspection failure. And
Pass-through for Allmendinger for failing 3 times. That puts him probably a few laps down at least.
What Chase Elliott and his team had to say after checking pit road speed prior to start.
My page now, so evidently it fell off, so it just took some of the glue back on. You might be able to turn it harder to see if it'll break it free. So I didn't want to break it. I did. They're good. Can I just leave it? We're just going to be very careful on section 2.
So they can actually change pages on the dash is what that was. And sometimes, well, not sometimes, they will definitely have 1 or 2 different pages according to what that guy, the driver, says on his pit road speed. If they see that he's speeding, let's go adjust to page 2. Maybe it's farther down, a little bit slower way around, vice versa. Go slow, go to page 3.
Back at 21st, Martin Truex trying to make some noise on the outside of Tyler Reddick.
Right now, he's just hoping that we start to get some rubber to lay down on that tight side of the racetrack so that he can maintain position. Because right now, you're so vulnerable being on the outside groove. The guys have the preferred line on the inside. And
Elliott beginning to pull away from the crowd. My favorite driver is Chase Elliott. Yeah.
In no man's
Almirola forced to the high side. Custer to second. Here comes Byron on the inside of the 10 for third.
Manage these runs. Probably going to see a long run. Competition caution, so Eric Almirola, you see him struggling a little bit. Doesn't have the takeoff speed, maybe a little bit loose, Chad.
He settles in behind Bell. He's going to be in the 5th position, Almirola.
Xfinity race, the track is always super free to begin with. But we all know how treacherous it is right now, getting into the corners, downshifting, everything that's going on right there. I feel after we get past this first stage, the track's will probably begin to tighten up a little bit.
But even on that conversation with Eric in the 10 car, I believe if he can hold on there, right, find a spot to ride here, hang on for 10, 15 laps, that might come right back to him.
100%.
Temperature here in the low 40s at Martinsville. The tires, well, they're not quite going to give off sparks, but we're pretty close into that range. As Bubba Wallace has picked up a few spots since the start of this race. Now 18th, up 3.
He's looking at Bubba. He's up in 18th. Like they just said, Briscoe behind in 19th.
From where he's starting, so it doesn't surprise me a bit that Bubba's marching up through the field. I think his car's pretty good tonight.
There's Dinger. Oh, I'm thinking he's a. Let me check the NASCAR app.
Down 4 spots since the start. And the Petty GMS
Dinger is a lap down. Yeah. 1 lap.
Well, the 43 and the 21. Now there's a sight. That and the Whitworth start. Right together.
2 of the oldest car numbers in history in the NASCAR racing world.
Due to that battle for second spot won by Cole Custer, he's now stretched it out by 1.1 seconds.
Yeah, the 24.
The fastest car on the racetrack, the 24, William Byron. Actually, about a tenth faster than a leader, even Chase Elliott.
Left front rotors are starting to glow a little bit, so we're only 14 laps into the race.
Yeah, Byron was about a 10th faster that last lap.
Starting to use the brakes to get the car to turn.
Getting really well through the turns.
How about Todd Gilliland, qualified 10th?
He's in 11th. Got Blaney behind. After the Penske trio behind. Say Ryan, Byron is not exact. Byron lost the time on that last lap.
Great job making that top 10 with this company as a great qualifying effort for him.
Alfredo got his first top 10 in Cup last year at Talladega with front row in 10th.
One tight group there.
We saw 12 rotors on the 12 of Ryan Blaney.
Notice we've got so many people coming into the stream. Hope you're all having a great night, enjoying the race. Currently, we're 16 laps in, and Elliott is the leader.
As you know, we're coaching you that. You're just like, man, the car's starting to get tight. Okay.
Blaney dropping back a bit. He got passed by Bowman, and Haley's getting to him, and behind that is Kurt and Bubba.
And Bubba Wallace, you guys mentioned him in the 23. He qualified 21st.
God, that honestly, Kurt Busch's car is kind of fugly. Not gonna lie.
He was fastest, and I have not seen Bubba that happy and optimistic about his race car in a long time. And I said, well, what happened in qualifying? He said, it's okay. Our car is not good on the short run. It's all about the long run. It'll take a little while to get up to speed, but I'm pretty happy with what we have.
Look at this race for second place.
Byron and Custer.
Right to the bumper of Cole Custer, not 41. The 24 car is extremely fast.
End game of a Oh, the battle botch. No, I did not. I'll have to look at that. But hi, student.
On the box with Kevin Mann for that victory. Christopher Bell closing in 4th place.
He's 3 seconds behind.
So that's a little trick you'll do to make sure that everything gets up to temperature. The crew chief will tell the driver, okay, let's keep our brake fans off until we get out there, run a handful of laps, get everything up to temperature, especially early on in the race, get everything seated up really well to make sure you don't get that cold brake shake that you can potentially get. Now they're about 20 laps in the race. Hit your fans and see if they get everything pulled back into a normal situation.
Both RFK Fords in the top 10. Brad Keselowski in 8th, Chris Buescher in 6th. Chase Elliott has led all 21 laps so far in Martinsville.
All right, that's about 5% of the race done right there. I know we wait for them to come back, because right now it's commercial time. Nope, I can't flip the screen. Copyright will have a field day with taking down my channel. I don't feel like doing that, because then you get nothing. Oh, Kylo's got past. Right. I should have seen that. Anyway, we wait. Yeah, it's on it's on FS1 as well. But this is for the people who aren't there. I know, I'm gonna check the viewing stats now. Holy shit. Well, we passed 300. Can we make it 400 then? I think last year's Martinsville race, when I streamed it, the fall one, I got 1,000 plus views. Hello, Jameson. Greetings, by this. Yeah, I feel you, man. That was stupid. That whole final left a bad taste in my mouth. Also, I don't know if you ever read BattleBot's update, but wait, what happened? What happened? Daryl Waltrip will return to the Fox Sports booth on Bristol Dirt. I hope I see that now. Is that please tell me that's not a joke. Please tell me. Daryl Waltrip returning into the Fox. How did I miss that? Oh my God. We're here. Boogity, boogity, boogity. I'm fine, man. Yeah, Yahoo is a Yahoo response. Yeah, so yeah, that's weird. But next week it's gonna be boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys. Oh man, that'll be a frick flashback. We got one in the last boogity we thought would be 2019 at Sonoma. Oh, we're back. Then 2020 Bristol All-Star Race.
Organization ever to lead 10,000 laps in the Cup Series at a single track. 10,000 laps. How far in?
What the fuck? I didn't hit.
It's just like the equivalent of driving from Miami, Florida to Anchorage, Alaska. What? Just in case you would want to do that. Who would ever leave
5,000 miles?
Anchorage, Alaska?
I think they're probably going the other way.
If you wanted to know how far that is, that's how far it is.
Can you? I don't know. That's a long ways.
That was all off the top of my head, too, by the way.
Did you map that out, or did you use Google Maps on that?
No.
No.
Isn't that cool, though? 10,000 laps led at this racetrack. That is a pretty unbelievable feat.
It really is, and it just goes to what we were talking about pre-race. This place is so near and dear to our hearts at 100 Motorsports. We love coming to this venue. We love it for the short track racing. It's awesome being here Saturday night.
Byron Destry trying to get around Custer. I think he's the faster car. He just can't get around it.
Cole Custer has worked his way up to second, one spot higher than where he qualified. Regan Smith.
Mike, it's been a good start for Cole Custer so far tonight. When I spoke to him earlier today, he had a number of concerns, many of which you guys have already touched on. Brakes, how the rubber would go on the racetrack, what it would look like on a long run was the biggest concern he had, though. Right now, so far so good for that 41. He just updated the team, just a little bit loose into the corner, meaning the back was sliding some.
What's dog nip? I've heard of catnip, but what the hell is dog nip?
Rolling through the corner there, you can start to see they're starting to lay down some rubber, and that's what we're wanting right now. As a crew chief, you're like, okay, that rubber's starting to lay down. Now tell me what your car's doing, because when we get to that stage break at lap 80, that's where
there's Ty Dillon back in I don't know where. Oh, Ty Dillon about to get lapped.
And he is about to get lapped. He is in 31st place. So traffic after just 35 laps here.
I've noticed. I think Suarez. No.
Not far ahead is last week's winner, Denny Hamlin.
Yeah,
damn.
This at all. Denny's struggling all weekend long.
Denny Hamlin talked about how his team was bleeding. He might get lapped. The car behind. I don't even know who the car behind. Type of mint. Okay.
To go, the urgency happens, and you've got to start laying to the bumper to some of these guys. Put some cars in between you and that leader coming.
All right, yeah.
He's trying to do right now against Corey LaJoy and Daniel Suarez right behind.
Yeah, Hamlin's got a step on. Yaley was the car behind Ty Dillon, I think.
Be ready to get to work tonight, Clint. Downshifted into each corner. Get going. You just get the car pointed. Boom. You got to grab another gear.
I love it. This is something new, and honestly, I never had a chance to do this. I would have loved to be out there and see firsthand just how this feels. You know, how many times I was racing somebody, you know, trapped underneath them, kind of stalled out and wish I could reach up and downshift that thing. Now they can.
Well, some drivers describe it like swatting.
My phone, get that charger then. Hopefully it won't die.
In there because you are so busy.
This race for second place is heating up.
The bumper to the back of the 41. Here comes the 24, trying to knock the 41 out of the groove. Trying to find a look inside. Here he dives in through 3. Oh, they touch. Custer bounced off a little. Here comes Bell behind, but he can't clear for 3rd. But Byron makes his way to 2nd place. 9:24. Hendrick 1-2.
That's why those two are racing. That's what you have to be careful of. That's why William Byron wanted to go. He saw that 20 car.
And Byron is definitely the faster car because he's right now pulling away a bit from the 41.
Halfway through the stage right now. So these guys are looking for.
No, nothing's holding him up. There's nothing holding me. I'm gonna maybe I'll I haven't done an IndyCar stream before. I'll see. What I want to gauge about user interest in people watching it, because I mean, obviously I do a lot of NASCAR. I have my IndyCar every win videos, but I'll try. What? Wait. I should have read. I'm just gonna remove that one. No politics, please. You are entitled to your opinion about the drivers and the teams you don't like. I'd rather not talk about politics in this place. This is a racing channel. This is not a politics channel. I could be... I'm not Cenk Uygur. I'm not Ben Shapiro. I'm BowserJrXD. Byron is definitely moving faster, although it might be because of the lap traffic. Okay, Balicki getting lapped. Now Chase coming up on Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Cody Ware. Cody Ware is already a lap down. So it goes a 2nd lap down.
So they passed the 2 lap down cars, and now Stenhouse fighting to stay on the lead lap as Logano and Kyle Busch are side by side for 10. And here's Cindric. Plenty of casual contact.
Busch, yeah, he got passed by Logano.
Just got together.
Looking at Chastain and Truex, they're back in mired out to the top 20. They're banging a little. There's Dinger right behind. There's Bowman getting by Busch, 12th and 13th now. Cindric is in 11th.
It's just amazing to me right now. I'm really curious to see how much the teams.
Kyle was called now the press. Rip them. Okay, Chase got by Stenhouse, so the next car a lap down will be Harrison Burton in 28th, which according to the app, even though it doesn't show it on my screen yet, he's already lapped. Only 2 cars between it'll only be 2 cars between Elliott and Hamlin, really 1 car. 49 laps complete.
After 48 laps complete.
Almirola still running in the 5th position.
Mikey slid back just a little bit from the start of this race, but that race car starting to come back to him now with this long run, getting happier with it. The biggest issue, very loose under braking. But he just
highest running rookie is Austin Cindric in 11th.
Clint, you're already busy here. Throw in a shift, and now you can't even adjust your brakes.
And you saw every in-car camera, you know, these guys have their hands full.
According to the app, Suarez is now a lap down. That leaves, well...
Larry, shifting, brake bias.
But according to the screen, he's not a lap down yet. So I'll fix because I can't see because right now they've been focusing on other parts. But after Suarez is Denny, so Denny might go a lap down after having won.
One in the front, one in the rear. That's the knob right there that they're basically talking about. They can crank a little more front and a little more.
Yeah, let's make this man hit. Yes, exactly. Thank you, Jackson Workman. Let's hit the sub goal. I mean,
The front wheels quit gripping, and that's when they'll start cranking a little bit of that rear brake. But yeah, trying to shift and everything else, that's a lot to ask that driver to do.
Driver's hard at work, left hand on the wheel, right hand very busy. 53 laps complete. Chase Elliott has led the ball.
all right, here's the pass on Suarez.
Any other track as we take you back side by side.
All right, they're showing NASCAR side by side.
Determined, committed, willing to take on whatever's asked of you. That new day is yours to own, yours to shape,
All right.
yours to be proud.
Okay, I don't know why they showed the fact that it says Suarez's lap because he wasn't. Suarez is holding off rather well. We still have 25 laps left in the stage.
2 months on the 2022 Ram 1500 Bighorn.
For March Madness, the Dave single is just a buck in the Wendy's app. Reg!
Lunchtime, baby.
Lunchtime indeed, Reg.
You know, how did you see Dave?
Cindric moves into 10th. Wait, hold on a minute.
You gotta tell people that Liberty Mutual.
Larson has fallen out of the top 10. I didn't need to update it. So, Logano to 9th and Cindric to 10th.
Woo! New personal record, Limu!
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, liberty, liberty.
Yeah, Kyle Busch, yeah, 17th, not doing well.
Carl Logano. Hey, Joey, you can save money if you fill up a shell if you use Advanced Auto Parts Speed Perks. Dude, I'm way ahead of you. You saved at the pump? Yeah, I saved at the pump. The pump? The pump. You saved at the pump.
Now you can save at the pump when you shop at Advanced Auto Parts. Learn more at advancedautoparts.com/gas rewards.
Now, it's my turn.
The lady in black doesn't age. She just gets
Almirola is catching up to Bell, and I gotta wonder how is Suarez holding Elliott up, and will Byron be able to get to Elliott? I need to check the speed differential once we come back from from what we have here because it doesn't show the time differential right now.
too tough to tame.
Looks like Larson just got passed again. He's by Kurt. Justin Haley just got lapped, looks like.
Chase Elliott is leader at 60 laps in Martinsville. Both Kyle Busch and Kyle Larson have dropped 6 positions since the start of this race. Elliott the leader, Byron second for Hendrick Motorsports. Alex Pullman 12th and Kyle Larson 14th. Jamie?
Well, we were wondering if something had happened to Larson. I've been listening to him as he shuffled down to 14. He's basically been struggling with exit, and Cliff Daniels, his crew chief, told him, don't drive in the corner so deep, it'll help that exit. Now he just came on and said, I'm just too loose and I just upset the rear tire, so I'm struggling in here.
Get your dads to subscribe.
Also getting into the corner too. I think he's just overall too loose. Loose in, loose off.
Oh, what's this? Byron has managed to catch up a lot because of Suarez. Elliott trying to get to the inside of Suarez. He bumps him out of the groove. But the point is, Byron is now getting right near that bumper of the 9. He finally gets past Suarez, but Suarez held Elliott up a lot. He scrubbed off lost 2 seconds. And now they're coming up to the back of Denny Hamlin.
And 100 laps for stage 2.
Denny Hamlin, how about that?
I was just going to say.
Next car to go a lap down.
Ahead of them is Eric Jones.
Yeah, won last week, as a matter of fact.
And Denny is great at Martinsville. He is great. So that just tells you how difficult it is to sometimes get your head wrapped around what's going on.
Truex is only now broken into the top 20.
Straightaway speed about the same, 113, 114 miles an hour.
I think Elliott trying to use that bumper. These two have a bit of a history at Martinsville. NASCAR's okay, come on. Look. They found the ways to innovate their cars without getting caught. Don't hate the game. Well, I'm a Hendrick fan, so I have to disagree, though I may be biased just a bit. Look, it's short track racing, and Martinsville is like the Hendrick track because it means a lot to them. They got their first victory there. They got their first victory there. They had a tragedy there, which they've since, it lives on in their hearts from that when they lost Ricky Hendrick and Randy Dorton and John Hendrick's daughters, etc. You know, you got to deal with it, bro. I have had to deal with Daytona 500. Wasn't fun as a Hendrick fan. Neither was Phoenix. But we live through it.
To be used as supply part.
Why does liking Hendrick have to make you a Democrat? I'm just curious. What does whatever team you root for have to do with political affiliation?
We don't know yet exactly what all that was. We don't know exactly what happened.
If I was a Roush fan, if someone was a Roush fan, would that make them a Republican? You're not making sense, dude.
Can they make the playoffs? If they make the playoffs, losing those points, what happens when you get to the final four?
All right. Bumper to the back of the 11 once more. 8 laps to go.
Hamlin is giving that night car fits. He's doing everything he can do. You can see the brakes glowing cherry red. He's driving that thing off into the corner, trying to get underneath the
man. Oh, you can see 11 getting a little loose. We're gonna pass by Eric Jones.
Just say they're not best friends.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, see, Denny finally got under Eric Jones. It's going to go a long ways to him holding him off to the end of the stage. Do not give up the ball.
Yeah, let's just enjoy let's just enjoy the sport.
There's something going on. Watch that 11 car, just like what you mentioned. And I got to say, you're going to be able to comment to this better than I, but when he was shifting, when he's upshifting down the straightaway, it's throwing a big flame out of the exhaust. So it almost looks like he's having a hard time getting it into gear.
I noticed it earlier about 20 laps ago, and I actually on the break asked you what that was. It's almost like he's leaving the thing.
Oh! Elliott to the inside of Hamlin.
He is there. You're right, Spotter. But there again, you see
Hamlin gets lapped, and he'll probably need to take the free pass.
Down and it's hitting the rev limiter, maybe the chip. Maybe it's the only thing I can think of because it's the only car, by the way, that's doing that down the straightaway.
Ooh, it's got almost 3 wide. It is 3 wide. Blaney, Logano, Haley.
Justin Haley to the outside. Joey Logano.
What? You know what? You can't really rig racing, okay? If it was rigged for Hendrick, they would have won all 36 races last year. And you know, I'm just gonna, if you say another thing, I think I might just mute you because you're being a nuisance to everyone else in chat. I'm gonna give you one more chance. Let's just enjoy the race for what it is, a race. Fox is to bring in Hendrick and Floyd. Look, they brought in Knaus because of it was short track. 2 short tracks, okay?
In stage 1.
I said, like, one more thing. I'll put you in timeout for a bit. I am also an adult. I am 21 years old and proud of it. And Michael McDowell gets lapped with 2 to go. Now to the great white flag. If Hamlin can't find a way around McDowell, he's going to be stuck a lap down. Can't do it now. Will he be... Fuck you! No! My iPad shut off. It does this sometimes. Great, now I won't be able to see what happened. No! Elliott won the stage, but I can't see what happened. Like, I'm doing it on my iPad, so I don't know what...
I need some drive. Need loose. If I'm that 5-car Kyle Larson, I'm loose in, loose
I don't know what happened.
Wedge.
Yeah, man, you're going to put some crossweight in this thing here during this pit stop. This is tough right now. Track's just starting to rubber up. It's going to
McDowell was not... Denny Hamlin was not able to make the move. He's going to be stuck a lap down.
The March Madness, the Dave single is just a buck in the Wendy's app. Wrench.
Alright, now it's going to be pit stop and stuff. And hopefully the number 9 picker doesn't fuck him over. Probably just a disgruntled Toyota fan. All right, Jackson. Did you bring a bunch of fans along with you, Jackson? I joke. You got pizza. Oh, that's good for you, man. Making me hungry for pizza. I could have picked some earlier, but I wasn't hungry at the time. All right. Yep, so I wonder... We gotta get some... Oh, thank you, Chris Mitchell, for subscribing! Let's check the views again. We're now up to 432. Can we go to 500, people? We're not even halfway through the race yet, and we've already eclipsed the second view goal. Can we hit 500 views? I think we can. I think I can. And while we're doing this, I'm going to set up a thumbnail for the Australia F1 race. Actually, realize I can't do the, well, hold on. I might not be able to do the IndyCar race at Long Beach, because I might have be playing with someone else. I'm playing Mario Kart with someone that day, but I mean that time. I'll try to do F1 because I can stay up for it. 3 more. Hello, NASCAR YouTube. NASCAR YT. How are you? What up? We got another subscribe. Oh, we're up to 538. Can we? Awesome. You guys are awesome. No. It's no. The official NASCAR YouTube channel just called NASCAR. It's a black logo with the word on it. Yeah. But look, appreciate the man. He's a NASCAR. He's a legitimate dude. Like, oh, he's got his own type of style. A lot of looks like iRacing or NR 2003. Yeah. All right, we're back with pit stops.
Stage 1 is complete. The 3 Penske cars each moved up 5 or 6 spots into the top 10. Toyota struggling, but for Christopher Bell in 4th and Kurt Busch in 10th. Hendrick Motorsports finished the stage 1-2.
Who's going to win? I say Chase Elliott.
William Byron in the
I was going to say Byron before the pole run, but when Chase got the pole by a good amount, I'm like, he's good at Martinsville. He got a good car. It's the day he can do it.
A little bit more, so being aware of taking care of those tires. It's four tires here, stickers.
As long as the pit crew doesn't fuck him up.
41, we documented he fired off a little too loose in. That race car has stayed loose the entire run. Needs an adjustment for that. The 20 car Christopher Bell is struggling in traffic. Likes the car, but loses all grip in traffic. And the 9 car of your leader, Chase Elliott, very happy.
There we go. Don't lose the race off. I don't think he's going to. Fuck! It happened again, but I can tell Elliott first, Byron second. I don't know why it does it. Like, occasionally happens when it's on. Because the way I can do this without having a ton of lag with the thing itself is by putting my iPad on my alarm clock. Because my alarm clock doubles as a radio. I saw. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I saw the Xfinity. I saw that crash, that pile up in turn 1.
Check. Is there anything that you're struggling with tonight?
Yeah, I feel like our Blue Mar Chevy's been pretty good. need to manage, the lead a little bit, try to get through traffic a little better. So just work on some of the things I'm doing in here, and hopefully be around here at the end of this thing.
All right, man. Keep up the good work.
Yeah, appreciate y'all. Enjoy.
Chase Elliott, William Byron, 1-2 after one stage.
All right, I'll be right back. I just got to take a quick piss. But you guys are awesome for coming here, subbing. You guys make this channel what it is.
Super Hammer just about sleeps in her day, but when we realized she was battling sense.
Just mute that because it's a commercial. I don't care about time. I need an air freshener in my room. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, the red flag to restart. I should have played Mario Kart during then. I still have the race I was doing before I paused. Oh shit. Wait. No. You still went down to 536? No, my thing still says 538, even in my studio. I'm still at 538. I mean, that happens sometimes when I think YouTube people either aren't faithful or YouTube detects like what they think is spam. But we're at 538 right now. Yeah, it is anime-like. Or I think it's meant to be more comic book, though.
Celebration, headlined by Grammy Award-winning worship leader Chris Tomlin and best-selling author and pastor Max Lucado. FS1 continues with race day at 5:30 before moving to Fox at 6. All leading up to this. DW is back on Fox for the Bristol Night Race, Easter Sunday at 7 p.m. NASCAR Hall of Famer and former Fox analyst back in the booth.
Looking forward to a good weekend, special weekend for everybody. Can't wait to get old DW there. Old? Man, that picture looked like a high school picture, man. I think his retirement, he's gotten a lot younger.
Do you think that he asked Stevie if he could have the weekend to go to a race?
Man, I think Stevie knows. You don't have to ask at this point a racer if he can go to
Attack on NASCAR. I mean, one of the fucking hell. Why? Every time. At least we weren't racing that time. We're back. But I was saying, the server that I met a lot of my NASCAR friends is centered around anime. So, yeah, Motorsport Fan 7, he's one of my best friends on Discord. In fact, son of a fucking bitch! If actually... So, I mean, like, if you want, I could drop a link to his Discord. Oh, for fuck's sake! I don't want to have to load this.
No.
Why does it keep shutting off my iPad?
Too soon, so he has restarted out back.
You know, okay, this is fucking bullshit. Back, you know, I guess I'm loading it on Xfinity stream. It's gonna be behind. My sincere apologies.
How about Austin Dillon, Jamie?
This is fucking. Let's try putting it on the back end of the thing then. Let's try Dock 2 and see how that works. My sincere apology.
We've seen would have resulted in a tire rub, a cut tire, a flailed fender.
Elliott leads, Byron second, Custer third. Then, okay. Finally got it to work. Then Bell, Logano, Almirola, Blaney, Cindric, Harvick, Dillon. Okay, but I got it to work. I need to put it in dock number 2 on my alarm clock.
If you start to have some contact, it's not going to bend as easily. So these guys are even more encouraged, even more and more now to go ahead and go out there and beat and bang. We've seen a lot of contact with 0 issues so far.
A lot of conversation around that they were going to make a little bit stronger because we've seen that was the weak link. The 9-car broke a couple, out in California. We've seen that several times. But making a couple pieces stronger, learning as we go here. But the point is, these cars are tough. You can beat and bang, they take a lick and keep going. No tire rubs. I love that composite body of these race cars.
And it was all learned. If you look at it, I mean, the test bed was the Xfinity Series, right? That's where they started with the flange fit bodies.
Right. This time, Byron is pulling. Elliott's pulling away.
Series, and those guys beat and bang. They get up on the wall. They hit the wall. They keep on trucking. And that's what we've done in the past. Is an car would get into the wall in a higher speed racetrack, and they would just lose. They wouldn't have any speed.
Now we talked about Denny Hamlin and his woes in stage 1. Regan?
Mike, those woes really started yesterday. Crew Chief Chris Gabehart said we were a little overwhelmed with this car at Martinsville. Very tight yesterday. That race car still.
Hamlin a lap down right now in 25th.
Trouble getting the front tires to turn. Another component to think about also, the steering in this car a little bit slower than what Denny's accustomed to.
It's a 100 lap stage.
To adapt as quick as they have to with such a short
It's to lap 180. We're now about a quarter of the way through the race.
43 Eric Jones and 11 Denny Hamlin, the first 2 cars 1 lap down. 6th place Eric Almirola, who started this race from the outside pole.
That's good. That's good. From a racing standpoint, that's what you want because you need to make a decision as a crew chief and as a team. How are we going to?
By the way, David G, would you like me to send an invite for the Motorsport Fan 17's thing? Oh, your race cars as well, Jason X Marksman?
So, don't think that driver can't make some adjustments inside that thing. If you're riding, if you're in a happy spot, start backing off of that pedal a little bit up off the corners. Don't lean on it quite as hard getting in. Adjusting the brakes that we were talking about earlier. Downshift, upshift. There's a lot of things there that you can do inside that car to help that.
All right.
For pushing 11th behind Austin Dillon.
Right. Leave a comment and on you raced at Oxford Plains? Oh, that's cool. Right.
Doing a tattoo on the bumper of Austin Cindric, but now.
All right. So, Dave, leave a comment on my last community post, and I'll send you the link there.
Downshift, mid corner, accelerate, straightaway, upshift again.
I don't want to put it in here.
It's so fun to watch these guys. Oh, right there. That downshift just knocked the back end of the car loose and could have had your hustle.
And he's going to get past.
I don't think that was think it was the 5 Hopper that did that. And look how much that upset him inside that car. That's another thing about this car. It has a lot of tire under it. And what I mean by that is that it feels stable. When I drove this thing at Bowman Gray, first thing I noticed is it just felt really stuck to the racetrack. 1.5 wider tire on the short tracks. You have to, and I remember vividly telling myself, like, man, these guys are going to have to hit somebody pretty hard moving out of the way. And you can see firsthand right there inside that 45 car.
All right, I sent David the invite.
Pretty good.
All right.
But that's how you pass here. You run the
All right, Byron is closer to the bumper. He's less than half a second behind Elliott.
Okay. It's not the preferred way, but it sure is a better.
Chase has led the first 110 laps thus far and makes that 111.
This battle right here reminds me of the old days, Chad, of that 48-24.
Yeah, this is awesome. This is just great.
Yeah.
So, all right, well, let's go back and look at Kyle Larson. Did he get into
Kurt? No. No contact there. No, that was clean.
I think it was. I think he was just offline, grabbed a gear, and lost it right there.
No, get into the corner.
Come on, Clint. Come on.
He was already underneath of him. I don't buy it. I think we need to.
That was
sticking to it.
Parallel universe.
He was already doing his door. Bad camera angle. I don't know. Something happened there.
Here, have a hot dog.
Yeah, there you go.
Pretty spread out right now, just like we had in the first stage. But I don't mind that. The name of the game always at this place is a long run, always has been, managing this tire wear, and more importantly, when you start to get into lap traffic, who can get through, navigate around, and get
All right.
lap traffic.
It's a good battle right now between the 9 and the 24.
Because this battle ain't going away all night.
Those two right there, you can look at a significantly different approach to the corner from one another. One right on the bottom, the other one.
Well, look at the hot dog stand during a battle for the lead. Oh, we're going to commercial.
What? That's the hot dog stand.
They're out of hot dogs at Martinsville? How? That's pathetic.
For March Madness, the Dave single is just a buck in the Wendy's app. Wrench.
Just cook more? Cook more what? Bro, hot dogs are made of pork, I think. Okay, pork and beef, but... Okay, you got beef hot dogs? The cat is on the ceiling? What cat? Is it your cat? Damn. Okay. Well, I should really send my stream around to, I mean, self-promotion. Excuse me. Don't. Yeah, you're having fun with that. Oh, they got hot dogs.
You get them with chili, with slaw and onions, and they're $2. That's
$2 for a hot dog, man. That's a bargain right there.
$2 hot dog today's day and age. No wonder they're out.
So we're boring you with this because Chase Elliott has led every one of 122 laps.
Yeah, Byron's hanging in there though. We gotta wait until lap traffic.
Custer has ever run in the top 5 in a Cup race. Great run for him behind the Chevys of Elliott and Byron.
He's had a couple of runs that were just kind of that surprising run. You know, looking back at Coda, ran really well out there, had a lot
So I don't
of speed.
see chat for a while because I'm working on
Tells me,
putting stuff in promotion.
The kid's learning. He's leaning on his teammates. Kevin Harvey gets around here good. You heard me say that Eric Almirola gets around here good. Learning from those guys. That's what it's all about.
Christopher Bell's in a good place in 4th, and here is the first of the Penske Fords. Joey Logano in 5th. Jamie.
And Joey Logano up 9 positions. They need a good run tonight. They have a tough couple of weeks.
All right, let me check the top 10 again. I don't think there are any changes.
They told him, make it live. Just be patient. Let's be good on this long run.
He's lapping past J.J. Yaler. He has about a second on Eric Almirola in 6th. Then Ryan Blaney and Austin Cindric, Logano's teammates.
And he's ripping right around the bottom.
People really love Martinsville.
He's trying to make sure that thing's there towards the end of the stage. We still have 46 laps to go this time by in this stage. So you've got a long ways to go. We've already heard about the tires going down to the cords. At 22, he's really being patient, which is a little bit uncharacteristic from the Penske guys, who traditionally here are very much more a short-run car. But he's running up on that 20 car.
Well, if last night was any indication, all of these long runs and long run speed, by the time we get to about lap 390, that's all going out the window. We'll see.
How many lead changes in the last 7 or 8 laps did we see in that stat earlier today? Right, 7.
1 now. Okay, Elliott is starting to pull ahead now.
17th right now. Restarted 50th.
All right, back to chat. I saw you're part of this. Yeah, thank you for saying bless you for the sneeze.
And Denny Hamlin still a lap down and not in the free pass position in 25th.
Well, we've passed 500 views. Can we hit 1,000?
43. Just kind of holding serve.
I mean, let's go with 750 to start next, though.
Kyle Busch up a spot, back a spot, right there between 15th and 18th.
I'm going to prepare a reaction video on Monday with the audio from when Ty Gibbs and Sam Mayer had their fight.
Pretty consistent. The other guys just not so much. The 18 showed some speed in practice. Thought that he was going to be a factor. I'm saying he won't be as we get a little bit further into the race.
He's 16th.
Man, right now is he's just cruising around in 16th and 17th with the 18 and 19 car. Not really showing a lot of speed right there.
I think that shows you, you said had a lot of speed in practice. That practice was 20, minutes long, and after we heard 50 laps is about the most that these guys got out of that practice. Different conversation when you're out here running 80.
And yet here's Christopher Bell in 4th.
I don't think no. It hasn't been that great of a race. My drivers are dominating it. There's not been that many. It's not been super entertaining for people. Elliott passes LaJoy.
Barely blowing, getting into the corner, pretty much goes away. Tells me that car's rolling through the middle. He's able to get off that brake pedal and let it roll. See how the cherry almost goes out of there down the straightaway. Whereas the Denny Hamlin went red all the way around.
And again, now the 9's been leading a lot, right? So Flint, when you're up front, you can really manage your brakes a little bit easier. You got clean air on your nose. You can run the line that you want to run. You've managed to be able
there
to
comes
your
Bubba.
You get to those lappers. Once you get to the lappers, you got a little bit more tire left on your car.
And then you can afford to use them brakes a little bit harder.
Yeah.
While everybody else has been already trapped.
Bubba is in 23rd, the last car on the lead lap. So now, going to be more people going to be lap Short track racing clash has been less exciting racing and more strive based to whom I went. Yeah, I'd say that.
Was it Richmond in spring of 2017?
But you know what? I mean, Xfinity racing had the exciting part. Frankly, I might have had enough excitement for one weekend. I just want to have a nice, clean short track racing, if that's such a thing.
So that leads us to one of Clint's stage 2 questions. Where will our pole sitter, Chase Elliott, be at the end of stage 2?
And I sure hope you folks thought that he was going to dominate this weekend, because you're going to get paid a lot of money if you did.
Now, Bubba Wallace trying to come back from a pit penalty for being over the wall too soon.
They've been clean for now, indeed. About a third of the race is over. More like going to be 35% done in a lap.
In this stage, so you won't
or so. No, wait. 40. Yeah, 35%.
Right now, everybody's going to come down to pit road and get some tires.
Alan Gustafson on top of the pit box. Oh, yeah, BJ McLeod slow, now on the back stretch. Oh, that car is slowing down. Okay, all the cars get around them. BJ McLeod pulls onto pit road. We stay green. Dang, man. The leaders passed by him as well. But, man, he was already in last place. Yeah. All right. There's McDowell. I think.
William Byron trying to diamond the corner, trying different things as he's getting into these lap cars.
McDowell was also on the lead lap. He's a lap down.
Chase's car is just turning so good.
AJ Allmendinger just got in the back of Denny Hamlin and moved him out of the group.
Oh, damn.
AJ is trying to get up there into that free pass position.
And who's behind Denny now? But oh wait, but Harrison. Wait, who's behind Hamlin?
I'm sorry, Todd Gilliland. My mistake, Todd Gilliland.
Todd Gilliland moving Hamlin out of the way. I thought I saw the next car behind them is Harrison.
Sorry, same color car, and he drove it in there like AJ.
Hamlin in 26. The first car a lap down would be McDowell now, though. So Hamlin, he won. Man, he's still not having a good season.
There's a lot of cars one lap down, but the thing
Tourette syndrome. I have verbal and physical tits. We wish we had tits sometimes. Ticks. Oh God, I'm never gonna live that one down. Oh God. I have physical and verbal tics. So with my physical tics are in my face with winking and blinking and sniffing. My verbal tics I try to keep a handle on. So that's my story.
Chase Elliott can just wrap that curve a little bit tighter than William can. I think his car's rolling in the middle.
Still trying to lap Bubba Wallace. Still trying to lap Bubba Wallace. Chase Elliott is. And Byron behind. He is.
Trying to get around the 23 of Bubba Wallace.
I'm not crying, bro. I mean, if Elliott wins, maybe I'll cry a few tears of joy. But I'm all right now, dude.
Working and trying to protect, getting that thing squared off and getting a straight drive off. Something slips up in front of him, be there. Be close enough. You got to be in position to take advantage of that.
And these curves are still...
I'm fine, bro. I'm fine. Look, I got a job lined up for the summer. I just got a lap report done. I'm gonna hopefully. I think I can own this paper I gotta work on, and then it'll be all good. The only way I can make the weekend better is by getting laid, but I'm not holding my breath for that. Why do you keep saying 400 laps? We're now at 150 done. Okay, dude, can you stop saying 400 laps? Did you get? Yeah, why do you keep saying that? Negative. Why are you saying negative 400? Almirola got passed for 6th by Blaney. It's been a while since I've had to update the top 10, but there we go.
We'll get ready for this, and this, and a whole lot of this. I am Full Throttle. I am NASCAR.
Stop spam while eating spam. You don't stop, I'm gonna do it. Alright. Why don't we check the views while we're waiting here? Still trying to get to that sub goal of 540 and the new view goal of now 750. We're at 584 views.
Let's go places.
Okay. Okay, you guys, calm down a bit. Calm down. Okay, I'll turn you into a... Okay, enough. I'll turn you into a piece of fish legs.
At the right prices. Whether I'm on 2 wheels, 4 wheels, or no wheels. Let's ride!
Refresh Italiano.
Subway now has Italian-style capicolas on the new Supreme meats and matzo meat, just like my Nona makes when she cooks.
I don't cook.
Wait, what?
It's a good thing he's so handsome.
Oh, Logano making his way through the field now. He's getting past Custer for 3rd. Oh, Bell got passed as well for 5th. Penske guys coming in now. Okay, fuck. Well, okay, I will lose my... I might actually cry if Logano wins this race.
Take the spot from Cole Custer, Ryan Blaney in 5th, 2 Chevys and 3 Fords. Larry Mack.
Yeah, Mike, this will be our subway right combination. It's Hendrick Motorsports and Martinsville Speedway. They now have
26 wins at the track. First win at 84 with Bodine, and the first team to lead 10,000 laps at one goddamn track. You've been watching Anime and playing Gorilla Tag. I've never been sane. Let's just say none of us are normal.
Came in Martinsville in the spring of '84 with a 5-car at Jeff Bodine, and as Mike pointed out, when Chase led lap 18, 10,000 laps of the single track, and actually Clint texted me while he was figuring out the mileage between Miami and Anchorage. He said, "Hey Larry Mack, you know Hendrick Motorsports has 37 wins in the state of Virginia, and I would say all those things line up with the subway right combination to maybe get their 4th win of 2022.
Thanks, Larry. 3 of the 4 Hendrick drivers have been to victory lane.
Just Elliott has not been to victory lane, the one who's leading right now. 40% of the race is now over. Alright, no talk about eating chicken legs or other people or whatever.
I think they can, honestly, looking at the lap times that they're running, I feel like we scared.
Logano is faster than the leader right now.
They have something for Elliott and Byron.
Although I don't know if it's because of lap traffic, but yeah, Logano is running faster laps right now. When Tourette's, they don't just go away. Tourette's is something you live with your whole damn life.
Yeah, this is going to come down to what happens on pit road. If this thing goes green to the end of the stage, who's going to get on and off of pit road better than the other? Which really interesting is you've got the 12 cars all the way back in pit stall number 41, the very first pit box on the pit road.
All right, checking lap times now. About about a quarter of a second faster Logano was. Yeah, that car is hauling.
Ryan Blaney picking up where he left off last week at Richmond, had a really strong car there as well. Saying the center is
Now, like I said before, Logano has no lap traffic in front of him, and Elliott might.
Now he's got it and moving forward, happy with it as well.
Thanks, Jamie. The prior races here at Martinsville were 500 laps. Tonight we're running 400. But in the last 8 races here, one driver has hit the right combination and led nearly half the laps of the race, as Chase Elliott has done tonight. All the last 8 races, somebody has hit it spot on. Doesn't necessarily mean that driver went to victory lane.
A lot of reasons go along with that, right, Mike? Because you think about it, limited practice, maybe not even qualifying during the pandemic. You unload, you got what you got, run what you run type of situation. So you can see that the last 4 or 5 races, that would be definitely the case. Same here. We did have practice, we did have qualifying, but very short. And with a brand new race car.
I just wish I could see whether if Elliott if it is the lap traffic.
Or I should say better than others. Maybe not just right.
True. Kevin Harvick in 9th place. There's your subway cam. With Austin Dillon behind. Then it's Kyle Larson, Kurt Busch, and Alex Bowman in 13th.
He's gaining about half a second a lap. Logano. Yahoo investing their money in the right spot.
Oh man, that is nerve-wracking in today's day and age. Obviously, we've all seen
Minecraft? What about Minecraft?
That result in suspensions for teams and jack bend and tire changers, but there's a bunch of things that it could be. It could be a tire, it could be a transaxle, who knows right now. Maybe, Larry, have you got some intel?
Well, the only thing I'm seeing, Chad, is remember, we ran 80 straight laps in that first stage, and remember the report about some of the right rears being worn out. So we've run that far, we only have 11 laps to go in the stage, but that would make me really nervous to hear that right now.
And this stage 20 laps longer than the first.
Yeah, Logano's been running, okay, about roughly quarter of a second laps faster. I just wish I could see what cars are running in front of. Or what cars are ahead of them. I want to see if there's lap traffic involved in this.
I just don't see the track laying down the rubber that I expected it to, Chad. I heard you say that several times, and for whatever reason, it almost looks brand new, like it's got 10 laps on it.
It tried. You could see it. It was starting to lay rubber on the exit of turn 2 over there, where we got a really good shot of that from up here in the Fox booth. But unfortunately, it's just stopped. It gets to that point where it's got a little bit of shadowing, and it doesn't get any worse.
It's only about 40 degrees outside.
Yeah.
There comes Dillon past. Oh wait, where did Harvick? I haven't noticed. Dillon got past Harvick, and now he got past Cindric.
I would have thought that it had more rubber than it does.
Almirola completed his pass and got up to 6th place. And let's show you the track from the start of the race. And what it looks like right now.
Not a big difference at all.
The left was what it looked like coming to the green flag. And
it's not a lot of rubber.
Oh yeah, Elliott's been stuck behind Bubba. Logano has had the whole time.
All the way back up into 11th after having a pretty ugly first stage.
Now Logano's going to make his way past 3 cars. Looks like Byron also got stuck around behind one of the lap cars. I can't.
Got him them adjustments. A lot of teams needed that pit stop, but I'm telling you, the 3 cars.
Bubba's doing a great job holding off traffic. Todd Gilliland also got lapped. I think he's the car in between Chase and Byron. Bell falls back even farther, loses position to Dillon, and now is battling side by side with Austin Cindric.
Deep into these runs, if you didn't take care of those tires, and it kind of takes me right back to what Larry was telling us.
You shit yourself? Okay. Man, you're loving these convos about food, aren't you?
It just fell off. You have no tire underneath of you. Cannot get off the corner. Seems like it's spinning clear past the flag stand. And if you took care of those tires...
What is my favorite color in yellow? Okay, bro, I'm not doing magic mushrooms, so I can't answer that question. Kyle Busch back to 19th spot. I didn't even realize 3 to go in the stage while these fights are going on. Bubba staying on that lead lap.
he restarted in the back. Chase Elliott was able to catch Bubba, but has not been able to pass him.
This whole run, he's been on his heels. They've been following him, honestly.
And it stalled his momentum. So I still think the 9 is the faster car, but his inability to pass the 23 has hurt him.
Speed is definitely underneath him. In his favor.
Elliott, first time he's ever led the most that many laps to start a race, 178. Final lap of stage 2 on lap 180. Hello, Malachi Coat. remember you.
Chase gets a boot from Daniel Suarez.
Damn! Suarez trying to get back on the lead lap. Coming back to the line. Not, it's for naught. Elliott wins the stage. Suarez will get the free pass.
And Bubba Wallace hangs on to the lead lap.
Yeah, Suarez was
Elliott.
down right there. That would have been huge for him to get back on one lap down. That's why they were probably in his ear saying, man, if there's anything you can do, try to get that leader passed.
So the 99 trying to get back one of his 2 laps right here.
Oh, jeez.
No, Suarez does not get a free pass.
Ain't no shame in his
I think Logano managed to get to the back of the 24.
Almost worked, yeah.
I'm watching the race right now. So, Elliott, Byron, Logano, Blaney, Custer. Oh, I forgot to update. Logano, Blaney, Custer. Oh, shit.
We told Reggie Miller Wendy's will give away our
Custer, Dillon, Almirola. Oh, jeez. Cindric, Bell, Harvick. That's the top 10 for stage 2. We still got 220 laps to go. All right. Well, let's see if we can't pass any other goals. We're looking at view-wise now. 632 views. Can we get to 750? And can we hit that 540 subscriber goal before this race is over? Okay, Malachi Coat, what are you doing? Austin Cindric also has an in-car camera. Okay. All right. How are we all enjoying the race tonight? Alright. Good to know that you're enjoying the race, Jackson. Got any friends who like NASCAR that might like the stream? Lack of action like last week. Yeah, but it's better. It feels like it's been better, though. Martinsville is inherently more entertaining just because the cars can get bunched up more. But Hendrick brought great cars for the 9 and the 24.
184 laps complete.
Hello, back porch driver. Going to a friend's house to watch it. Nice.
Elliott has, well, boys, stuck up the show.
Kind of predicted it a little bit based off of what we saw in practice and starting position.
My friend Shed. Ah, damn it. Make sure he make him make a YouTube channel then. Alberto. Yeah. I mean, maybe near the end of the race, but you know what? I don't think he felt like it.
He said he just wants more stability on entry. Car was really good on the long run there. His teammate Joey Logano on the right could be free or off is all he has said. A 4-tire stop there. And William Byron in the 24, he said his only complaint is just needs those rear tires to hang on a little bit longer. They told him to take care of the runway.
He's only the 9 car. Very good with that car, as we mentioned earlier.
Byron beats the Penske Pass off pit road. What about Elliott? How does he do? Oh! Uncontrolled tire from the 20, I think.
Somebody has lost a wheel. Here's the Ram.
24 wins the race off pit road.
Beats Chase Elliott. To the timing line. Blaney beats Logano.
24, 9, 12, 22, 3, 10, 2. Oh, is it Custer? No. It was this.
I think it may have come from the 20.
The 20, because it was from the stall next to him. It's like a tire that rolled off because the next pit stall was empty.
Man, I'm going with my man Austin Dillon. Flexing some up.
Hi, Brooksy. Race has been slightly bland but entertaining. Chase Elliott has led all the first 185 laps. Byron now took the lead under a pit stop.
Yeah, man. How's it going up there?
Chastain. He got lapped. I think he got lapped earlier. Let me check. Chastain is running in the where is he? In the 13th position, actually, not lapped.
We got forward drive when everybody else starts to lack it. So, want to keep on charging.
Also, I'm just gonna do that.
All right, buddy, keep marching.
Austin Dillon up into the top 10, and he picked up another spot.
Yeah, KFB not doing that well. All right. I'm gonna assume Bell's getting a penalty for uncontrolled tire.
USAA is made for the safe pilots, like Sergeant Hayden, who won't return the call until the engine's cool. With USAA Safe Pilot, when you drive safe, you can save up to 30% on your auto insurance. USAA, what you're made of, we're made for. Get a quote today.
Makes history as the Birmingham Stallions face the New Jersey Generals next Saturday, 7:30 Eastern on Fox.
Because I made them a moderator. El Bardo was, when I started streaming, he came to a lot of them, so I made him a mod last year. Brooksy, I've known him for a while on Discord. Do a lot of stuff together, so I just made him a mod just now. He probably won't be on as much, but...
Into a canvas. If you let a lack of tools stop him, he never would have stopped.
Oh, I didn't even notice. Yo, real quick, Brooksy's also in Discord. If you want to unmute, you can talk, because I'm totally fine with that. The more the merrier.
Hello, fellow NASCAR peeps.
Hello. Yes, this is Brooksy, and we're obviously so. Okay, Chastain's in 13th, which is always fun. Hendrick has dominated the race. They've led the first 180 plus laps. Right, Byron and Elliott have been the class of the show.
Yeah.
Now, right, see if we can hit the sub goal that I've got. I try to get around 10 a week. So
yeah,
let's see if we can hit that. Also, for those, I am going to, now that I realize that the race is starting 2 hours earlier than I thought, I'm going to be streaming the F1 race in Australia, Albert Park, Melbourne. They added they modified the track to have four passing zones, I think.
I mean, like, I'm pretty uneducated in terms of F1. Like, literally the only good Australian driver I know from there is Jack Brabham, the classic one.
Mark Webber. Daniel Ricciardo, who's he's Italian and Australian, but I mean it's the race is in Australia, so I mean not every F1 place has a driver that's in it. Like there's no driver from Saudi Arabia in F1.
Yeah.
All right. Also, I just saw your channel name. There's David from the who's been in chat. How's it going, dude? Oh shit. Hold on a minute. My mic's been having problems every damn time I'm in a VC. Oh shit. It's happening again. All right. Now can people hear me?
Yep.
All right, David, now you can talk because I think you'll be heard if you want to talk. Are you live streaming me? Are you live streaming the Cole, yeah, it was Cole Custer got the penalty, not Christopher Bell. Well, Okay.
Watch upper right of your screen.
Oh, it was? Yeah, the tire came from the 41.
His. Custer ran all 185 laps in the top 5.
All right.
To this, he will serve his first penalty of 2022. And his tires, by the way, look fine.
Alrighty.
No corning.
Man, very costly. Not a ton of effort for that guy trying to capture that.
Yeah, your last back porch. Your last name is Bowser. That's pretty cool. And you're from Daytona. Damn, man, that's awesome. I've been to Daytona. One of the best times of my life.
They measured this little dot right here, and then write the number.
Can you still hear me, by the way, in chat or VC?
Inside edge of the right rear tire.
Yeah.
Okay, just checking because of my freaking glitches.
That is a wore-out tire right there. These tires are actually wearing out using the rubber up. It's just not going on the racetrack. Numbers as big as 68, 74 on the left rear. So these tires very interesting tonight.
Very much so. William Byron is elected the outside for the restart against his Hendrick Chevy teammate, Chase Elliott.
Coming to the Geico restart zone.
Is in play for him to cross over in front as they hit the Geico restart zone.
Here we go. Green once more at Martinsville. A good push from Logano to Byron as Byron will clear. Oh, will he clear though? He put the outside. Yes, he will. Here comes Logano on the outside as well. Will he take second spot from the 9? No, he won't.
Joey Logano now charging for second.
Because Elliott will Elliott will have the inside line. Nope. The Hendrick duo of the 9 and the 24 continue to pace the field. There's a Penske duo behind them of Blaney and Logano. Or, well, reversed, but you know what I mean. 24, 9, 12, 22, 12, 3, 20. Oh, Bell restart outside the top 10. Almirola, or I fucked up. Actually, that's what it was. There's Larson, defending champ, in 5th, 10th.
Tells me get that 24 car out front. That thing's going to handle. We saw him fight a little bit of a tight.
Byron, he won the truck race on Thursday. Dominated that one. Maybe he can dominate the latter portion of the race. It was the latter portion of the race that Byron dominated on Thursday. Maybe he can do the same now.
22 lead lap cars with Eric Jones in the free pass position.
Chastain. Oh, he ran right into the back of the 48. Oh, Lord. And he almost kind of slid up. Oh, man, he's stuck. Damn, Chastain almost lost it through 1 and 2.
Now, remember at the end of stage 2, Daniel Suarez was trying to get one of his 2 laps back. He did not beat Chase Elliott to the flag, but neither did he pit. So he did get one of those laps back by taking the waiver.
And the real surprise of the race right now would have to be Denny Hamlin, a lap down in 25th. Sorry, Brooks, I know how much you like him, but man, it's not been a good race for him. At least he won Richmond.
Yep, at least.
Alright, Buescher and Chastain battling for, I think, 15th, and there's Tyler Reddick right behind. Tyler Reddick, he started off the year off so strong, but has kind of petered out in the last few races. Like, he hasn't really been up there like he was at Vegas and California. Oh, a move by the 8, as to say, he moves Chastain out of the groove. Alright, let me check chat real quick. You like Adelaide? El Barto likes the Adelaide track for F1 better than Albert Park. Oh, wait, your father worked for... Oh, that's cool. Back portrait. Your father worked for MRN at Daytona. That's really cool. Oh, like, natural immunity? Yeah. Having had COVID, I can tell you, natural immunity or not, having COVID fucking sucks. It's like it's the worst sore throat I've ever had. And that was double vaccinated. Holy shit, I hit 540. Sweet. Sub goal reached. Thank you all. Alright. Let's check the view goal now. 672. Logano being aggressive and pushing people out of the way, which Ellie doesn't want to do early in the race. We're now halfway through, so if any weather were to come up, like there was earlier, with it fucking snowing in April in Virginia, then the race would be official.
You're going to have to battle with him later in the race and have him already mad at you.
You're gonna have to anyway. You get down to the end of this thing. It doesn't matter if he's upset with you or not.
Exactly. It just definitely really helps stymie the effects. Like, God, I can't imagine having it worse. So, yeah, I was in Utah when I got it on Christmas vacation, and I felt off on my third day there, which suggests that I got it the day I landed in Utah. But anyway, enough about me getting sick. William Byron leading right now at lap 206.
Chase Elliott led 180.
Oh shit.
Reach for that volume knob. We'll give you Saturday night NASCAR on.
My Discord glitch happened again. Wonderful not. We're gonna crank it up, short track style. Jesus Christ, you scared me, David. Alright. It's fine, man. How are you? Okay. Alright, Jackson Workman, I need some sleep. Have a good night, man. Oh, that's a good camera angle. You can see the speed of the cars rocketing past 1 point. You don't really get that spot in one of the camera angle they just showed. Did you just blow me a kiss? I appreciate the thought, but I'm definitely a straight guy. Alright, yes, I'll do live chats for every race, including the lower series. Next week might be hard. I'm going home for Easter. I might be back in time for the Cup Bristol Dirt race, but not the truck race. Oh yeah, the start-finish line point. That's good. And the reason why it works better there as opposed to the turn is because the drivers have to brake through the turn, so you don't get the same sensation of speed. Oh, that's slightly better than the turns. Probably to update this top 10 after this this crank it up is done. Looks like Harvick has passed Larson. There's a lapped car now being involved, and Blaney has fallen back from Logano. The lapped car of Daniel Suarez. He's gotten lapped multiple times. We got a good gaggle of people coming in. Hopefully you're all enjoying this short track action, although we haven't had a ton of lead changes. In fact, we have not had one under green. But it's still been at least competitive. And it just is more entertaining to watch than Richmond, because it isn't as spread out.
When we come back, we're going to talk fuel strategy with Chad and Larry.
Hello, NASCAR fan. Oh, wait, your first race is the 79 Daytona? Oh, man, that's awesome. Oh, man, that is the race that put NASCAR on the map. Quick lore for the casual watchers. That was the first race that was streamed flag to flag. And it occurred during when there was a blizzard on the East Coast. So, and that was the only thing sports-wise on TV. So all the East Coasters watched it. And, of course, it had that last lap battle with Donnie Allison and Cale Yarborough that resulted in them crashing each other. And Richard Petty picking up his 6th Daytona 500. And, of course, leading to the famous Ken Squire call. And there's a fight between Cale Yarborough and Donnie Allison. The tempers overflowing. They are angry. They know they have lost. And what a bitter defeat. Holy crap, is that my computer? Wow, my computer just decided to...
Gibbs and Mayer the other day, anyone?
What?
Gibbs and Mayer the other day, anyone?
I can't hear what you're saying, my bad. Great. VC, people can VC, but my ears are failing me. Alright. Who are all your favorite and least favorite NASCAR commentators? That's what I want to know. I'm just saying my least favorite is Marty Reed. The man was a walking gaff machine. And, okay. David, you have a ton of feedback coming from whenever you're talking with. Like I can hear it. A lot of white noise. Anyway, my favorite, David, you might need to mute. I got Discord. Kyle Petty, yeah, he won his Kyle Petty. He won his ARCA debut when he won that ARCA race at Daytona in 1979, if I'm not mistaken. Just like his son Adam. All right, yeah, I got Discord. I don't have a dedicated NASCAR YouTube Discord. Right now I use it to run my second channel. You're turned 16 and got my driver's license. Wait, you were 1979, you turned 16? The first Busch Clash on the same day, that's right. Was Buddy Baker the one who won the inaugural Clash? Anyway, we're back.
And the only one on this Cup schedule besides Indianapolis that predates the formation of NASCAR.
9, 22, 12, wait, fuck. I've had this fucked up for a while. 3, 20, 10, 45, 8. Oh, Kyle Busch up to 9th. I didn't even realize that. Yo, for the KFB fans, he's up there in the top 10. Okay, yes, I'm right about Baker, Buddy Baker winning the first Clash.
All about trains on the back straightaway in 1923. That first train first came by here. I'm pretty sure he was probably there.
Logano is stuck behind the lapped car of Josh Bilecki. Now that he has to deal with the lap traffic, he is now 3 seconds behind the leader.
Fox Sports. I get so much knowledge from Mike and Larry Mack and all this goodness.
Yeah, KB called now, not the Rowdy Nation.
And then I sit back there and Boyer interjects, and I'm like, where in the world is he taking this train?
I might get some more people in here. My other friend Dave, my friend Aubrey, because they're running a league race in Forza right now. Where they love complaining about how a lot of drivers probably drive like Nikita Mazepin, if you get my drift. You're 52 now. All right, that's cool. Backwards driver, and you want after 88. You want Elliott to win. Me too, but I will not be complaining if Byron wins. Because Byron has been working hard. Oh, man. Like, my two favorite current drivers leading. Like, right now, historically, Elliott's my fifth favorite driver, and Byron's my 9th.
Two Chevys leading 2 Fords. Byron and Elliott ahead of Logano and Blaney. Hendrick Motorsports ahead of Team Penske. Then Richard Childress Racing in 5th.
I was saying, I didn't like the Raptor scheme for Byron when I first saw it, but it's kind of grown on me. It reminds me of Casey Mears' Coca-Cola 600 scheme from 07, which he won in. Coke Zero, you're going to catch the Coke Zero 400 in late July. That's awesome. I'm attending the Coca-Cola 600 in May, and I'm hoping I can somehow get enough battery packs so I can do a full stream of that or something.
I'm actually going to be there as well.
You're going to be at the Coke 600 too, David? Oh, that's cool. I'm going to be there the whole damn weekend. It'll be 4 races, and then on Sunday I got Monaco and Indy as well to watch. Logano's definitely fallen back more. He's lost another 0.7 seconds since I remarked about him being stuck back, having to deal with the lap traffic.
Man, Larry, I'll tell you, buddy, I get on pit pins and needles at this place when you start to talk about pitting under green. And I can remember sitting on the pit box down here a few years ago.
Because if a caution comes out and you put under green, you're fucked.
He's like, man, we need to pit. These guys are starting to pit, and we're losing track time. And I'm like, man, I really feel like we're going to have something happen.
So drivers want to stay out as long as possible.
It's going to spin out. And it definitely happened. A few laps later.
Yeah, so I'm in Discord right now. I've got David G from in chat is in the VC as well. So that's who you're hearing.
Drag this thing out. I'm going to go all the way into my fuel window and try to stay out there as long as I can.
Like Elliott's starting to reel in Byron a little bit. Logano's still falling back. We have had no caution for incident, yet I still say the race isn't boring.
Did it ever befall you?
We've had a race here in the past where we were actually in a really good spot to win the race, and caution came out late. We opted to stay out on late on old tires, and everybody we were leading. Everybody behind us came down here.
I've seen that on Radioactive before, actually. The exasperation in Chad's voice is hilarious. Yeah, Elliott is the faster car right now. You can see, I can see his lap times are, well, they're improving. No, the margin between him and Byron is gaining like about a tenth every 2 laps or so. Obviously, it's changing at a margin that is not as fast as Logano is slipping back. Oh, you definitely be back. It's fun. It's great to meet you. Thank you, man. It's a pleasure to have you here. I love hearing about stuff from old fans because that's really, I found that really cool. Let's check the view goals. 7:15.
I'm asking you. This has to be 6 next week. What do you do? Boss comes to you and says, I don't care. Something has to change.
Lapped car now for Byron. It's Stenhouse. Okay, Stenhouse gonna let him by. I know Stenhouse is not on the lead lap. He's in. He's 2 laps down in 27th.
I swear to God, I've said this a million times. It goes. I'm telling you, if you can go back and look at it, flip the switch at that moment. I agree. Why did they never look at that again? I mean, I'm telling you, it shows up like black and white. I'm so glad you said that. I have preached that for 10 years. I'm telling you, it is like.
What the hell are you?
Right there is when it happened, and nobody ever said.
I have no idea what Clint's talking about. It's go back to the race. I don't want to.
I'm telling you, I'm so glad you said that. You're the only person that's ever agreed with me or ever said that. Okay, here we go.
Right. What was the point of that? Now we're back to commercial. Oh. Now we wait once more. That's what we do when we're watching on FS1. I've never heard Clint that 102. Problem is, I don't know what he's wound up over, which is kind of hilarious. This is not over. I go to bed at 9:30, but I get to see it all. What's your time zone, NASCAR Fan 88? Because this rate, if it's Eastern, the race is never going to end at 7:30 Eastern. I mean, at 9:30 Eastern. There's something about Martinsville just draws people to watching watch parties like this. It's awesome. Central Time. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I see. I saw his comment. Yeah, well, yeah, you could, well, yeah, also the race itself will be posted in posted on Tuesday. You can get you can continue from wherever it was. Waiting on a commercial break. Yes, we are. Now we're back and kicking once again. They got past Stenhouse, but now they're up to Suarez. Or Gillen. Yeah, Suarez went out of the groove. Whoa! And he hit Elliott on the way out, on the way back into the groove.
Remember, he had been on the same set since lap 85.
So as you come out of the pits, low tire pressure, tires are cold. The 9's been out there running. He's been up to speed. Everything's running pretty well for him right there. It takes a few laps.
Suarez in 33rd.
And they threw a Hail Mary, right? And they're like, look.
All right, are they going to be able to get past Gilliland?
Everybody's going to have to pit one more time. Let's give it a go. Let's see if we can make something happen to get one lap down.
The 9 car, I honestly think we definitely all agree he was the fastest car. We know that from qualifying and practice and things like that.
According to the NASCAR app, Gillen will get lapped. So
I feel like Chase's car rotates, turns that middle better than William Byron in the 24. Is that worth something?
There's the little nudge from the 24 going to the inside of the 38 now. Right into 3.
2 drivers in the top 10 have been to victory lane this season. William Byron in 10th place, Austin Cindric. So a lot riding on these last 147 laps here.
'24 looking for that. The 24 car looking for that 10th victory at Martinsville.
Caution comes out right now. You can come down, you can pit, you make it to the end of the race, right? We're past that window, so we're in the stage of the race where everything's going to be fine if the caution comes out and we come down to the road and get fuel and tires.
I'm going to tell you, and I don't mean to be Debbie Downing here, I don't think the caution's coming out unless somebody makes it come
Surprisingly clean for a short track race.
down and make sure that I win this.
A more mature race, if you will, than the Xfinity race. The drivers keep spinning each other out. There were 2 cautions in a row yesterday where drivers didn't even make it 1 lap before someone spun. You're watching the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards in a few minutes? Alrighty. And Albardo, you're hoping Suarez to do better? Yeah, me too. Remember how close he was to winning Cali.
Makes sense. I know it's going to be faster if you go ahead and you hit a little bit earlier. But man, I just think the risk versus reward, and that's something you always have to weigh as a crew chief. And you do it as a driver, right? You're like, okay, do I poke my nose in there at this time or do I wait? Same as a crew chief. You're like, man, you just got to weigh that out. And history's going to tell me, keep it going.
Cole Custer they're coming up on because of that uncontrolled tire. Ran so well today, and now he's about to get lapped.
Everything gets ramped up a little bit quicker. You know, you come up.
All right, but because of all the lap traffic, Logano's been more aggressive in pushing cars out of the way, so he's been able to catch up.
The difference that one costly mistake on pit road is made to the 41 car.
So I noticed that Logano, he was about 4 seconds behind. Now he's less than 2 seconds behind. As he's been pushing the cars out of his way.
In 21st place. That's a tough pill to swallow.
Yeah, it might start to get a little rough here if William can't get.
Ooh, Elliott misses the turn. He gets past by Suarez.
Got the 99 car coming back into play. He's got fresh tires, right? So he's running.
Right, I forgot about that.
Everybody else is going to come down pit road under brake.
It's that sense of
But Suarez is already a few laps down. Like, Suarez is 5 laps down, so that strategy is moot. He's just got to finish and hope he doesn't lose more positions.
Put the front bumper to him, move him out of the way, and get gone.
Like, a pit stop, you're not going to gain back that much time.
Pick up at least one of those laps when drivers make their green flag stop, and he has. I don't know, maybe he's got nothing to lose. But 6 laps down, where are you going to go? Forward on fresh tires, that's for sure.
The only hope he's got right now, he's getting one of his laps back right
Oh,
now.
okay.
He's whipping it really hard.
Suarez gets around Byron.
What Clint is saying goes all the way, and everybody has to pit on the green, and then gets hit back in a similar cycle as to everybody else. But unfortunately, I don't see it changing a whole lot. I think he's still going to end up a couple laps down.
Nagano coming, and so is Blaney.
As we're starting to catch.
Larson putting the bumper to Harvick. That's 11th and 12th.
Starting to see Joey Logano and Blaney coming back into this conversation.
Because
Logano 1.3 seconds back. The two Penske Fords pretty much running nose to tail, just as the Hendrick Chevys are up front. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now Byron
putting the bumper to Custer. Custer loose.
That time, I told you, as soon as that 9 car breaks loose, that's going to determine when I'm going to have to lay the bumper to Cole Custer. Now I'm going to
Logano. He's coming up. Custer. Elliott not able to clear Custer. Byron was able to. Here comes Elliott. Here comes Logano and Blaney.
That was just what Joey Logano wanted to see.
And his teammates right in tow. Ryan Blaney, you're riding with him right now.
Custer goes a lap down.
Well, his two biggest fans, his parents, mom and dad, sitting atop the pit box watching.
Remember, Byron's mom had cancer, announced around this point last year. Logano was not running out of no. I think also Logano has had less lap traffic to deal with. So, of course, you're going to be able to catch also because Byron, if you're unable to get through lap traffic, of course, you're going to get held up. Every time they've had to, on a short run where there's clean track in front of the Hendrick cars, they've been able to pull away easily. Also, not to mention Logano is more trigger happy with his bumper, which is frustrating to watch when drivers who are cleaner. So
Kurt Busch is now, for the first time tonight, the leading Toyota in this race, passing Christopher Bell.
Which I'm glad to see. It tells me, man, I thought I saw this yesterday. Those 2311 cars seem to be fast. I thought really they were going to be a factor. So Kurt Busch marching up through the field, the closing laps of this race inside the top 10, backs up what I saw.
And you're right. We saw that with Bubba Wallace. He was right in front of the 9 car that whole stage 2. Just let him all the way through, all of those laps, all 100 of them.
Bubba is now 20th, the last car on the lead lap, with 130 to go in Martinsville, Virginia.
all right. Now we wait. All right, how much longer? Alright, how much longer? Alright, you have 38 subs, Lel. I didn't, oh, you said that. I didn't, Back Porch Driver had noticed 8 subs. Yeah, I mean, it's a grind. I don't know how I didn't notice that before. My bad. Alright. Okay. We're back. Oh, lordy. Byron's still leading.
You know, Clint, Martinsville is like a home game for Richard Childress Racing. Austin Dillon in that 3-car started back outside the top 20. Good on the long runs. Could he be looking at his second top 5 of 2022?
I've got to go with the 9-car.
Oh, Logano side by side with Elliott.
This year, 3 runner-up
Oh my God. I think Logano is probably gonna. Yeah, he's gonna be caught on the outside of the Penske train.
With the 10-car, Eric Almirola started this race second, been in the top 7 pretty much the entire night. A strong, long-run race car. And you know what? Tony Stewart, his boss, has been on the pit box with him all night long. Give me Eric Almirola.
Joey Logano looking for his first win of the season, putting that 2-2 Twain up into second place. We'll see what happens over these last 100 laps. Can he snap a 36-race winless streak? And those are the Credit One Bank ones to watch.
Hopefully not. Byron's able to get past a bunch of lap cars.
Second place.
What happened? Fucking now. Wow. Logano just booting him out of the way. That's just the way he drives.
When do you lay the bumper to? The time is now. Joey Logano put the bumper to the 9-car of Chase Elliott and in tow Ryan Blaney. And guess what? He's not the only one.
Oh.
Austin Dillon, we've been talking about that last 15 to 20 laps of the run. Here he is.
Alright. Elliott settles back in 5th.
That's what Austin said he wanted. He wanted a long run. Really felt like this number 3 Chevrolet really started to take off in the late stages. And man, it is coming on strong right now.
Well, this race is certainly playing right into his favor. See if it continues that way. If it does, I think for sure a top 3.
And like that, Chase Elliott has been dropped to 5th place.
That really hurts my feelings after my prediction just a moment ago.
But look at the difference. Gave up that lead, lost the lead on that pit road. We heard him talk about his page, couldn't switch that page. One thing Chad and I both saw, he was slow on his pit road speed. Larry pointed out that the pit stop was a second half slower, but I'm telling you, his rolling speed was off. The 24 drove right to his bumper.
I tell you, the biggest thing I see with this 9-car right now is how bad the lap time has fallen off. And you know, we were talking a while ago, these guys can go quite a ways more on fuel, probably another 50 laps. Alan Gustafson may have to think about short pitting this 9-car just because of what I'm seeing with lap times.
But Elliott has the fastest lap of the race, but here's your Xfinity fastest last lap. Joey Logano trying to catch William Byron. He's 1.4 back. At the fastest time, Austin Dillon.
Yeah, Byron was not even first in the top 5.
Larry said right there, Chad. We heard you say, man, I'm holding strong. I'm gonna wait.
Byron, Logano is bumping everyone out of the way.
You start to see your driver slipping back, losing spots. How much do you have to see there before you call him in, try to short pit, and make up some of that time?
Oh man, you really put me on the spot here.
Yes, sir.
This is not the position that I want to be in, but that's, you know, we got to listen to these guys because we got to pay attention to what everybody in the field is saying. You got your crews and your engineer, everybody's listening and scanning. If you start to hear some chatter, that people might start to be doing it, once again, just like we said in Richmond, you got to be on the front side of it. You got to be the first one to draw if you start hearing people talk about it.
Mike, just the update the 9 and Chase Elliott sliding back just a little bit. Reported a few laps over the team, then he hurt the right rear of that race car. Ever since then, he's been loose with the car. Can't get driving.
Turn 3 and Grandson got his top part. Okay, interesting.
I think that all comes down.
Okay, yeah. 2 laps slower than the leader. And each car has different noise and sound more hybrid. So you think Logano's going to bring out the yellow? Yeah, Elliott has fallen back a lot more. He's down 5.5 seconds. I mean, turbochargers. IndyCar has pushed to pass, which adds extra horsepower specifically for passing.
Your first one to flinch right there, guys. This will potentially open up the flank.
All right, 764. I'm not gonna increase the bugle anymore.
This is what Alan Gustafson has been wanting to see. These other guys start to do this.
Truex on pit road along with Kyle.
Like you see the entry to Kyle Busch, one of the first to finish, as you mentioned, or the first to finish, I should say, all night long. Doesn't matter what he does, just too tight with that race car. Cannot get that race car to turn. And the 19 of Martin Truex Jr., same deal. He has been tight in traffic all night long. Pretty good by himself, but cannot turn that race car.
Another 4-tire change. Justin Haley is in.
Justin Haley pitting. 18 cars now on the lead lap. Bowman going a lap down.
Alex Bowman.
Block Logano. And now Byron's following Jones around. Keselowski goes to pit.
He was so strong early in the race. Brad Keselowski makes his stop. Wow, Truex came out and almost cleaned out a bunch of cars, and Jones got a problem.
Woo, Truex! Slow!
Something down. Is it on the right front?
It looks like the right front's
A flat
tire looks like it's flat.
Right, flat spot of the tire coming off a pit road. How do you fuck that up that badly? How? You won. Oh God. You won a race at Martinsville in 2020 and 2021. How do you fuck up that badly? Hi and bye, someone.
How does a tire come out flat right off of a pit stop like that?
Kind of odd to see that happen. You really wouldn't think so?
Jesus Christ. How nobody wrecked there? I mean, 3 wide between Harvick and Ware, it looked like. Good Lord, man.
Alex Bowman and Tyler Reddick are in as green flag stops continue.
And yeah, the right front went flat on the 20 on the 19.
Who just came out of the pits on brand new tires. Here comes the 9.
Elliott to pit road. Blaney got passed by Dylan to breaking up the Penske line.
This is when you get your caution. This is why you continue to stretch it, because it could show up like that. And obviously, Rudy and the 24 guys right now, they're thinking, we're going to hold serve.
Christopher Bell's team over the wall too soon.
Bell over the wall too soon, has the penalty for the 20. Toyota's going from bad to worse. Good God. Bell was already 2 laps down.
Bush is in, Chris Buescher.
So right now, William Byron is out there running a 2050. The 18 car is running a 2030. So tenths of a second faster. Jamie, what have you got up your road?
Yeah, but Kyle Busch is 2 laps down. And Byron is stretching out his lead right now over Logano.
Cars are coming out of the pits with no heat in the tires and sliding way up in turns 3 and 4. Everybody has to run for cover when those cars come off before they build any heat.
This is when the money's on the line. Oh, 45's coming out.
45. Just Kurt Busch just pitted. There's Almirola on pit road. Harvick's on pit road.
No, too soon over the wall. Everybody hit your marks. Cannot afford to make a mistake.
Jamie.
Kevin Harvick coming off his best run of the year of second. They feel like they're really starting to hit their stride. They showed in practice yesterday and tonight, doing a nice job. You see the tempo adjustment there for running top 10.
Larson pitting.
Car's been very strong all night long. Started tight, felt like the track was even tightening up more. That's the biggest problem for them.
Cole Custer is on pit road.
Oh, man.
It's only 39 degrees ambient temperature here.
Oh, here comes the leader. Pitting. Byron gives up the lead. All right.
So Billy heating the tires. It's going to take more than a lap or two.
And he brought the 22 and the 3 with him.
All right.
On the same lap. I was wondering if the 3, as fast as he was on those.
Blaney will take the lead now.
He did. Everybody on pit road, Jamie.
All right, don't fuck this up.
Austin Dillon been really good, as you guys have documented. You even talked to him. Gets better as that long run goes. So this race is played right into his hands. The 2014. There's 4 tires there.
Austin Cindric completes his stop.
So now we need to watch, where does the 24 come on track in relationship to the cars that pitted first? So the 18, we got the 9 pitted before him. Where does he come out in relationship to those guys?
Well, Kyle Larson
He's in 4th, behind cars that have yet to pit.
That's that costly air that I was talking about. Cannot afford.
Ooh, a bump from Almirola to Blaney.
No room to make it up.
He was 9th.
Blaney is currently the leader.
On pit road, Michael
Todd Gilliland has yet to pit as well, I believe.
So, Ryan Blaney and Todd Gilliland, Eric Jones, Denny Hamlin have not made their pit stop.
Wait. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I fucked up somewhere. Gilliland made his pit. No. Gilliland just got past 22, 3, 38, 9. 9. Okay, Gilliland's pitting, so I'm just going to ignore him.
Can't get into the corner like he'd like to. Battling with his teammate Joey Logano for a while there. Had a nice run going.
20, 22, 3, 9, 18.
Air pressure on 4 tires.
Okay, Blaney's now pitting. He's the only car on the lead lap.
Now, just before pitting, Blaney and Almirola on fresh tires. Wow.
Trying to get his lap.
All right. Byron leads. Where will Blaney settle?
Back out front with the 22 behind him. He's got about a second.
Blaney is going to lose. Okay, looks like he's going to come out in 4th. All right.
How much faster tires are. I mean, he was literally in the way. Then it moved.
22 and 3 is the best battle on the racetrack. Second place. Traffic ahead. Harrison Burton to the inside. And Todd Gilliland. Now, before pit stops, Byron's lead was 3.1 seconds over Logano. With the pit stop, the 22 team cuts that lead in half.
Right now, Byron is sandwiched. Well, he was sandwiched. All right.
We'll see.
Oh, lordy, lordy.
Schedule your one-on-one virtual consultation at K.com from anywhere at any time. We're here to help you find the perfect gift for your perfect one.
When it's game time, everyone's got a favorite number. Whichever number you go with, you'll get free delivery this Sunday when you order with Jersey Mike's app. Jersey Mike's, a sub above. The USFL makes history as the Birmingham Stallions face the New Jersey Generals next Saturday, 7:30 Eastern on Fox.
Our playbook has countless guys' hairstyles because we know no two guys are ever alike. Good fading, oh, great texture. Less pomp, more adore.
Hey, nice haircut.
Feeling like you can
Gotta
do
mute
more,
the-
more for yourself, more for your...
Oh boy. Okay, a quarter of the race to go. God, please don't be like, No, I'm at edge now. It's gotta come down to the top 3. It looks like Byron has already won once this year. Joey Logano hasn't won in 36 races. All right, yeah, race 7 of last year, and it's currently race 8 of this year. So 36 races followed that were winless. Austin Dillon is in 3rd, and he's riding an even larger winless streak. He hasn't won since Texas of 2020. 36 plus 7 plus. Okay, he's riding a 61 winless streak, which you can deduct 1 race because he wasn't at the Daytona Road Course in 2020. But yeah, it's been 61 races as a total since he's won. The ultimate silver spoon could. Unless caution, you won't get 8 for. Yeah, well, we got a caution. You jinxed it.
Here is Eric Jones, who had not been on pit road
Yes.
since 180.
Oh, come on, man. Byron's my guy. What happened? Chase Elliott's back on pit road, and so is Kyle Busch.
Not very busy, only about 6 takers.
And so is Harvick.
Jamie.
And Kevin Harvick, taker on this stop. You know, he just came in and got
Harvick, Jones, Buscher, Bowman, Bubba, Elliott, Kyle.
18 car Kyle Busch pitted. They felt like they were going to drag a lot of the cars behind them down pit road. That did not happen. He's been tight all night long. And Chase
I think this might help the 24, though. They've had great long-run speed.
We can't win the way we are right now. We might as well try something.
I mean, short-run speed as well.
17 cars in the lead lap. I also would have expected more of those guys to have pitted right there. Pretty interesting.
But and you called it.
Brad Keselowski gets the free pass on this one. And earlier on the green flag stop, Christopher Bell's team was over the wall too soon. That's why he is back in 19th, 1 lap.
Why do we have a caution, though?
2 exciting weeks coming up for Fox NASCAR.
Bristol Dirt and Talladega.
Easter Sunday. Head on down to the Bristol Motor Speedway. It's a half mile of dirt so dusty it'll make your vacuum puke. Oh, but that's not all. Week after it's Talladega. The track's so long you'll need binoculars taped to a telescope just to see the finish line. The speeds are different, the racks are different, the driving will be different, but the fun will be the same. It's Bristol and Talladega. Buckle your seatbelts.
You couldn't have 2 more different weekends to look forward to.
That dirt race next week, I'm telling you, want to talk about unknowns? We are going into that race with more unknowns, in my opinion, than we have in a long time. I cannot wait to get there and call that race and watch it all unfold. And then Talladega, you want to talk about wild. Everything's wild in Talladega, from the infield to the racetrack.
84 to go.
Track Challenge is back this year. Visit advancemytrack.com. Vote for your favorite NASCAR Advanced Auto Parts Weekly Series track. Each vote enters you for a chance to win weekly prizes, and your favorite racetrack will win too. Brian Blaney will be 4th on this restart. Now, Byron, ahead of Logano, does not have a teammate behind him. Which lane do you want for this restart?
Yeah, you're going to take the bottom. Well, I shouldn't say that. I'm going to suggest the bottom. Driver, what do you think?
Good going, Chad.
This is the first time I think you're going to see this whole choose code thing be such a valid discussion, and I obviously goes from William Byron's decision and all the way through the field. We saw Ty Gibbs.
Turns out caution was for debris.
Oh,
2 or 3
wonderful.
spots this time. Another caution, 2 or 3 spots the next time. Obviously getting himself into a situation where he was a conversation for the win. But I'm telling you, the gloves are off, boys. This is the one thing this race needed to turn it on end, and it's here.
Now wait, he's avoided the conversation. What is the answer? Are you going to the top or are you going to the bottom?
No way. You passed me on the inside, that's shame on me. You passed me on the outside, congratulations, you earned it.
What a beautiful sight, Martinsville Speedway. From our aero coverage provided by Goodyear. Anything can happen as long as you have the drive. Goodyear, more driven. You think you've seen bumper tags so far?
Oh Lord! If Logano would literally spine, obviously I'm biased, especially compared to yesterday's race, with hoping Brandon Jones spun out Ty Gibbs. I'll obviously be very unhappy if Byron gets spun out by Logano. You know, Logano's been racing like that all damn race.
They will choose this time in what could be the final restart of the night.
Probably not.
Smirk.
It's still 82 to go.
We still had no caution for a wreck.
Caution that we all long for, right? Now you get all excited.
It isn't like it's just time to take the gloves off, like I said, so to speak. Hey, see it right there. Watch this choose. And I think back here is where this really gets interesting.
Well, Logano chose with Byron, both on the inside, leaving the outside of the front row open for Austin Dillon.
Could we call Austin Dillon upset winner at this point? Because the man barely wins.
But if he can get himself in position, what I mean by that, just inches in front of him, you can crowd him down. And if he gets loose underneath that view, that's all it takes for you to take that lead.
I mean, that 22 is in a position right now to go 3 wide down the back straightaway.
I did that once, Chad. It did not work, you know, for you or me.
Oh, God. And that set up for Jeff Gordon wrecking Boyer at Phoenix in 2012. We never forget. Alright, coming to the line. Green at Martinsville. A good jump for the 3 on the outside. Oh, 24 was not clear. The 3. Correction. Now I think he will be. He is. Alright, how many people are like, how many cars will have gone out to move out of the way? And Blaney getting shuffled out of the groove. Kurt Busch to 4th. Gonna wait for the scoring pylon to show up. Elliott and Kyle Busch on new tires. They're gonna be charging to the field.
Ryan Blaney getting into it here. This is for 4th place.
The dive bombs are picking up.
Alright. 45, 12, 10, 1, 2.
And that 10 car is not being hesitant at all to use that bumper and move these cars.
Woo! The 2 bumping the 1 out of the groove.
Gets in the back and Cindric pushes them into Chastain. I'm telling you, it's picking up.
And on the outside,
Kyle Busch, but he hasn't been able to make any moves since he restarted.
10th place. Behind him, Elliott, Harvick, Jones, and Buescher, and Bubba Wallace, all with pressure.
Oh, that's gonna be 3 wide through 3 and 4. They stay straight. But Kyle Busch benefits. He gains 2 spots and goes to 8th. Great. If Kyle Busch, I did not sit here just to watch Kyle fucking Busch win a race. Okay. Because what makes it worse for me personally is it allowed Kyle Busch to get on the inside line.
Chase Elliott on new tires also compared to some of these other guys right now. He's trying to navigate it, get back up in there.
Also Eric Jones and Kevin Harvick all on new tires, and Bubba Wallace, the 23. Where did Eric Jones come from? Found himself back on the lead lap. He maintained that free-pass position. And then started coming forward.
Dillon able to keep pace with the 24.
That Q car is licking his chops right now. As good as he's been on the long run, he's hoping this thing goes green for the next 72 laps to get himself in position to go there and battle with William. And he's right there with him. He's matching lap time right now. He's been 100 for the second.
You're right, and it's almost to the lap in his favor. It's exactly, if you look at 70 to go, you know, that was right back in his wheelhouse when he really did shine. And by the way, he's holding serve, like you say, to him on the short run. So if he can stay this close, don't overdrive this car. Don't forget what got you here, also. You got to make sure that you manage the situation just like you have every other long run. Let that car do the work and afford you that opportunity that it has every single stage.
Here's Austin Dillon's night at Martinsville.
Byron's ever so slightly pulling away, but Dillon probably again reel him back in on the long run.
Coming up to 2nd place here.
I think a better drive off the corner.
Making just 4/10 of a second of the lead, which William Byron has held 3 times for a total of 140 laps here.
That lap looked better for Dillon.
How about this? Kurt Busch in his 45 car has been all over the place, digging, grinding this race out, now in the top 5. Great comeback. Good day for Kurt Busch. Good weekend overall for 2311.
Okay, actually, let me get back to chat. I haven't been there in a while. I thought it kind of died down. All right, David G. hoping for the 3 to catch the 24. 24-3, duking it out. Reminds me of 1999. The first race where Jeff Gordon did not have Ray Evernham. Those two were the top two, and Jeff Gordon won with Brian Weitzel atop the hood. Dylan had a worse lap those last few because he went from .45 to .65 as the margin.
That's drastically different than anybody else we've seen.
Logano. Look, so I don't know. I'm not the one. I'm not driving the damn car. Sorry, David. That last lap was a little bit. Did it look a little better? And margin looks about the same that lap. Just Byron's car seems to work better on short runs, or at least when there's not a ton of cars in front of him. It's all about. I mean, again, it also comes down to blowing through lap traffic. Are you willing to just punt every car out you see out of the way, which I say might be an unpopular way to race.
The last time a car number 3 won a Cup race at Martinsville, that was Dale Earnhardt.
95.
Dillon was 5 years old.
What lap? 337. All right. Austin Dillon was 5 years old. I asked. Yeah, 1995 was the last time. All right. Looking, was it the fall race though, or the spring race? It was the the fall race. Because remember, he won 5 races that year, including the Brickyard 400, the last race at season at Atlanta, and his only road course win of his career, which is at Sonoma in '95. Couldn't remember the other two. The other two, looking at Wikipedia, were North Wilkesboro in the spring and Martinsville in the fall. Of course, that was the year that Jeff Gordon won his first championship. I'll never forget Atlanta. I watched the entire season. I'll never forget because they had the championship locked up near the beginning when Ken Schrader blew an engine, and he had just had to finish like 24th or. They put like a consistent but weak engine. Like they just needed to not have a catastrophic failure. So they did that, and then they had all the crew members swap position. With Ray Evernham was the tire changer, Rick Hendrick was the windshield wiper. It was fucking hilarious. It's fucking hilarious. The fact that you know you have the championship won, so you can afford to just fuck around in the last race. Earnhardt went all out. He won the race and led the most laps, but it's funny.
And I walk out, and my car is dented.
Well, Geico does offer 24/7 claim service with personalised attention from an assigned team.
24/7? That's a lot of attention.
They're not actually with you 24/7. They're just available whenever you need them.
Oh, okay, good. Because I took an online quiz, and it turns out I'm an introvert.
Oh, I actually think I'm an introvert too.
Oh no, it's incredibly rare.
I don't think that's right.
Sorry.
Okay.
Geico, your claims team is here for you 24/7.
Look, I only get one race a year to shine. I mean, I'm literally dirt. And I see you with your fancy next-gen cars and championship aspirations. I'm just here at Bristol with 20,000 truckloads of my best friends to make your Easter Sunday eventful. Yeah, sure, you're the best drivers on earth, but I'm actually. And now, you're down here with me, under the lights. Come on, baby. The NASCAR Bristol Dirt Race, Easter Sunday at 7 on Fox.
All right, we're back.
William Byron leading by just less than a second, and look at how many players have gone 5 for 5 and are still alive for a shot at $5,000 of Clint's money on the Fox Bet Super 6 app. Now the final question deals with the race finish and which of this year's winless drivers will finish ahead of the others. Henry Motorsports has led all but 6 laps tonight, and those 6 laps were all during the green flag pit stop cycle. Ryan Blaney led 5 and Austin Dillon 1.
All right, margin of Austin Dillon has fallen back about a second. 54 to go.
Joey Logano another
Top 10 has not changed. Well, okay, scratch that. Chastain passed Almirola.
On the other side of the ledger, Kevin Harvick, 16th place, Jamie.
And Kevin Harvick says he is just plowing tight, been tight all night.
Larson a lap down.
Frustrated. This was Kevin talking to Rodney Childers' crew chiefs moments ago.
The one thing to make the car better tonight. Well, just key thing we're supposed to do better. We have no track part of moves and we have no weight rubbers. We've done rounds of both rears and air pressure. Oh, maybe we should just keep talking about it and see if I can shift.
Tempers, emotions.
Temper.
Heated, along with the brakes here in Martinsville. And it's really difficult for the crew chief to try to help your driver out. It's a new race car. We don't really know from a crew chief perspective what we can do. And a little bit of adjustments.
1.2 seconds back to Dylan. Logano now picking up a couple tenths. We're now down to from 1.7 to 1.5.
Everything is amplified.
Logano's definitely catching up, which makes you wonder, has Byron run into lap traffic? Yeah, Toyotas have been horrible thus far. You got Truex with the tire flat out of the gate. You got Bell with a speeding penalty. Hamlin's been sucking all day. That leaves Bubba, who has been running meh like usual outside of super speedways. And then you got Kyle, who's running well in 8th, and Kurt in 4th.
We've never been to Martinsville with this brand.
I say Bubba running meh, he's running 14th. So I take back what I said. He's running well.
Some lessons are easier.
All right, Logano up to Dylan. Is he just gonna pound him out of the way like he has been doing all fucking race?
Right. You got a crew chief. You got hundreds of folks that are building in race cars. You got some engineers and mechanics and spotters and everybody. And you got to be really cautious about what you lash out on. I've been guilty of that myself, of saying things on the radio that I should.
You heard me earlier talking about Austin Dillon, and I
got a little held up behind Cody Ware. I'll let us a tad. Man, they're going back to both of the cars now are behind by a margin of over 1/2 a second. Logano reaching that to 2 because now Byron has a little bit of clean air in front of him. For less than 50 laps to go.
Joey Logano, no brake glow. He is managing a long road. Now you see because he's pressing the 3. But this is the conversation I've been watching a lot of.
Alberto says sliced bread will wreck the 3, get a caution on the right. Yeah, I mean, I think if he did that, he would get black flagged by NASCAR. They did it to Earnhardt once in the Coke 600, getting up going 2 laps down and then coming back to win the race. But then that's the Coke 600 where you have a lot of time to make up stuff, to make up time, and not such. Okay. Dylan is starting to slide.
What do you have to do? You have to hold that brake pedal.
Yeah, 60 races his last win, so we're not counting the race he missed.
Slow the car down. That's where the brakes are blowing from. Then the tire pressures build up. It keeps getting worse and worse and worse.
Austin Dillon has run more laps in the top 5 tonight than in his whole entire Cup career combined.
Wow, that's sad. He's driving the number fucking 3. This is a top race for running in the top 5. That's just embarrassing.
Car radio for the driver. That is his safety valve. That is his turkey popper. Whatever it is, that is what the driver uses to let his steam off.
That's right. I've always called it the pop-off valve. It's finally released.
Now let's see Austin Dillon's laps against race leader William Byron.
Byron better through the turns.
See how their line is just slightly different.
Yeah, it was really interesting. I love your Clint's opinion of this. It looks like the 3 is driving it in the corner a little bit harder. Williams floating it in there a little bit more. Maybe that's saving the rear front tires just a little bit.
But look how he was slow rolling the center.
Yeah.
That's what is so important here. You have to have that car stop, rotate.
Yes, lap traffic.
40 to go. Yeah, is lap traffic going to come up now? Anyway, yeah, here we come. I can see it now. Suarez, it looks like. It's a car with GoPro on it. So I assume it's Suarez because Chastain is in the 6th position. Less than 40 laps to go.
Look at Austin Dillon. I think he's made those corrections. His team, his crew chief, they can only.
I mean, Suarez is how many laps down now?
As far
Suarez is 3 laps down. Looking at the other Toyota cars I talked about, Bell is a lap down. Truex is and Denny are 2 down.
Now that time, Austin Dillon picked up 9/100ths of a second on Byron.
Well,
so the gap is 1.6 with 38 laps to go.
okay, it was LaJoy, not a GoPro car. But LaJoy now goes to 6 laps down. That explains that. So, I mean, I think Byron will start powering away a little because the next lap car of Cody Ware is a little farther than a little ways away. Byron came very close at Richmond.
Fox and NBC. The biggest day. USFL kicks off next Saturday, 7:30 Eastern on Fox and NBC.
Toyota, let's go places.
Oh, Marco's Pepperoni Magnifico. Classic and old world pepperoni on one pizza, and a large is just $9.99? The phrase slice of heaven comes to mind. Marco's, pizza lovers, get it.
At USAA, we've been called too exclusive because we were created for officers. But as we've evolved with the military, we've grown to serve all who've honorably served, no matter their rank or when they were in. A Marine, just
all right. Hamlin's he went a lap down at the beginning of the race and it didn't get any better. His car was bad.
All who honorably served, and they're eligible.
Larson's a lap down. Truex is 2 laps down.
And that's exactly why you should join.
eBay Motors has parts for new cars, new parts for old cars, and new parts for cars bought at old design. eBay Motors has over 122 million parts. That's insane. Get all the right parts at the right prices. Let's ride.
Catch all that.
I'm ready to rip somebody's freaking head off.
Or that. Well, get ready for this, and a whole lot of this.
Wow. Okay, that's a big. Looks like a big gap between Byron and Dillon now. Less from
30 laps to go in Martinsville.
the imagery.
It's coming next Saturday. The historic inaugural game as the New Jersey Generals take on the Birmingham Stallions is on Fox and NBC.
All right, hold on a minute. I'm gonna see.
Eastern time.
Looking forward to watching that. Man, I've been saying it. You know,
All right, the margin is closer to 2 seconds now. Okay, lapped cars ahead for Byron. This could help the 3 and the 22. First is Yaley, which Byron he's pulling outside because Yaley is gazillion laps down, 9 now.
Closing on the second place car, Kurt Busch 3 seconds back.
The next lap car is McDowell, who is 3 down.
We've got roughly 70 laps on our tires. If the caution comes on right now, what do?
Don't pit.
Cut down pit road. How do we make an adjustment to make sure we've got the short run speed if we do? Or is somebody like the 9 car who pitted a little bit after everybody else, does he say, you know what, we're not going to
He's been chasing Elliott's been chasing the 8 car for for the entirety of this run.
The cars that came in and took tires at lap 314. Are we surprised that Kyle Busch?
Okay, the lap cars are definitely holding up Byron's speed a bit. I can see the margin going down from 1.9 to 1.3 on my thing.
Those two guys tonight, but it's this whole racing is different. Clay mentioned it before. The wider the cars handle a little bit different with the shit.
There's gonna be a bump for the lead. I can just tell it. I'm gonna stop looking at the app.
Last lap in turn 3, Joey Logano gave Austin Dillon the boot, but he could not make the pass. Larry.
Yeah, what I was going to say, Chad, I think you're exactly right. You know, you look at 18 drivers on the lead lap. Everybody has a lot of laps on those tires, but I think
Okay, he got past McDowell. Next up is Suarez. Actually got past 2 cars.
That's what we're going to do is follow the leader. I think you definitely would have some stay out.
Suarez and Haley. Oh, Jesus Christ. And it's like 4 cars, and that's going to make it really rough for Byron. He's got a ton of cars he's got to make his way past.
Leader in heavy traffic, William Byron. If you're into numbers,
Gilliland gets, okay, one of the cars was Gilliland.
that's how they finished here in 1999. Jeff Gordon and Dale Earnhardt.
Yeah, I mentioned this earlier. All right, Justin Haley ends up going wide, so that helps Byron as well. And he gets past Suarez. Next lap car is Hamlin, about half a straightaway ahead.
He's picked it up. He's now working race traffic, and he's got the lead down to 1.3.
I'm telling you, I'm liking the adjustment that Austin made in that car.
It's just because of lap traffic that's slowing him down. Every time that Byron is clean air, he's able to pull away. Harvick is currently in the 16th position. Lars Elliott finally makes the move on Tyler Reddick.
You know, 15 to 20 laps at the end of every run, that thing's been extremely
Also, Kyle Busch back to 9th. 10, 1, 12, 45.
After that bump and run, Chase Elliott got past Tyler Reddick.
Yeah, now the margin's fading back in. 20 laps to go at Martinsville.
50 laps to do it. That's awesome.
19 to go.
He moves Tyler Reddick.
Ooh, Cindric bumping Reddick out of the way. Cindric moves to the 11th position, and here comes Eric Jones behind to go to 12th in front of Reddick as well. Well, no, now they're side by side, so I'm going a little early there. But yeah, I'll tell you, Byron's up in front. Now that Dylan's stuck in lap traffic, the margin went from 1.2 to 2.2 seconds. Right now, Dylan's stuck behind McDowell and Suarez. Yeah, because they weren't able to get through light traffic as well as Byron was able to. And now it's 17 laps to go. The margin going back to 2.5 seconds. Here comes Alex Bowman moving past Reddick for 14th position. And behind him is Harvick, who's back in 16th, trying to make the move for 15th behind Bowman and Reddick.
Man, he's got his hands full right there.
Here's a replay of 2 laps ago.
Jones got in the boot past Reddick by Bubba. In fact, Bubba's now in the 13th position. If Reddick's being stuck on the outside line is railing. Here's Kyle. Now Reddick's back to 16th. Now he's going to get railroaded on the side. Larson's a lap down, but Buescher is not, so he's going to try and battle for 16th. Okay, Byron is now caught up to Hamlin. Dylan almost 3 seconds behind, but he's got to make a move past 11. He gears it hard on the outside. He passes Hamlin on the outside. Okay, the 3 and the 22 were able to get past McDowell, but not Suarez.
6 of this year's 7 races. The final pass of the night for the win came in the final 10 laps.
Yeah, unless the bomb goes off, I don't think that's going to happen here. I hope it doesn't happen here. Come on.
Let's see if my trick works again.
Please don't. No, don't you dare. You're not Black Flags Matter.
The 41 Nicole Custer, who ran 185 laps in the top 5, also trying to overcome a penalty.
Seeing a lot of cars getting moved out of the way.
Yeah, because now 12 to go. Now we got the 2 Roush Fenwick Keselowski cars running at the tail end of the lead lap. Byron coming up now on Allmendinger, who is Allmendinger is not running well, obviously. He's 2 laps down in 20 seconds. Oh, it's Ty Dillon, excuse me. They're running similar paint schemes. Ty Dillon is 2 laps down in 24th. Ahead of him ahead of him is Harrison Burton, who is running 29th, 3 laps down.
Well, it's a Byron sandwich between the two Dillon brothers.
All right, there's a lap car of Bilecki that Dillon is getting past. They got past. Dillon got past Suarez, and now he has a bit of clean air as well. So that might help him catch up. But we've got 9 laps to go, and Dillon has to make up 2.6 seconds.
Just wait 2 laps.
You're forgetting who had the short run speed, though. I don't think you want a caution. Dillon probably is he gonna hold up for his brother? 8 laps to go at Martinsville.
Here's Blaney to the outside. Traffic ahead for those two.
2.45 now. 4.2, 4.1. A bunch of bumper from Blaney to Kurt. 2.4 with 7 laps to go. Can Austin Dillon make it up? 2.29. 2.25, 2.23. Caution out for Todd Gilliland. Oh, fuck me. Great. This is... You fucking jinxed it. Great. This is the opposite of what I wanted to see. Oh, no. 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 Fuck. Man. Oh, jeez. Yeah, he smacked. Why? Why? We haven't had a caution for incident all race. No. Please tell me the short run will come in the...
Anybody gonna chance it to stay out?
Well, maybe everyone else might pit for new tires.
Looks
like that will be the option, probably. Or they might stay out. Who
We'll
knows?
see what happens. I got 18 cars in the lead lap. 7 of them pitted. There'll be 19 because Larson will get back on the lead lap. I'm probably going to go overtime.
What is that guy gonna do?
I have been in this position exactly with Rusty Wallace behind us when I was crew chief on the 48 car. We stayed out leading the race. I'm thinking, man, we got this thing.
Oh, it's Clint Boyer said David Gilliland.
Everybody on the racetrack pitted behind us.
Right. Everyone. You were the lone soldier out there.
It didn't look good. We didn't even make it past.
Well, the green light's on, boys. We're gonna see right here.
Who's pitting?
Kyle Larson gets the free pass.
Rudy staying out.
Rudy. Byron staying out.
The last time we
Well.
had this few cautions at Martinsville was
Okay. The cars are staying on.
Look at that. 18 car.
Kyle Busch goes to pit. Eric Jones goes to pit. Bowman goes to pit. Harvick goes to pit. The Roush Fenway Keselowski cars pit.
That sure caught me off guard. It must have caught me off guard because it caught both crew chiefs off guard. No gamblers. Larry?
Yes, Clint.
You know me. We're gambling. Honestly, I completely off guard. I thought that 3 car was dipping down. I thought he was going to be a taker, and if had he, I think the next 7 or 8 were going to follow suit.
Alex Bowman came in, both the RFK Fords.
Boy, the choose cone decision is lighting up.
What are you going to do?
I'm taking the bottom in front of the 24 for sure.
What do you do if you're the 3? Do you follow him or do you try that outside again? Didn't work all that well on the last restart.
How bad do I want to win this race? To win,
well,
you're gonna say that the goal. Say you know you're gonna have to rough this guy up to win. Your only chance of doing that is to choose on the inside and push him out of the way. Hate to say that and be that way. Don't even try to dive underneath of him. Trust me, I've tried that before. That does not work. You're going to have to push him out of the way. It's going to be an ugly move. There are going to be a lot of haters, but you might be in victory lane.
Great, we're gonna see. Byron is probably going to lose this one now. I can definitely see that the 22 or the 3 blasting him out of the way in turn 4.
Byron has been out front for 206 laps, and this is now the most laps that
You never know.
in an entire season. And we're only 8 races.
Jeez, he's led over 100 laps. He led a ton of laps at Richmond. He won the race at Atlanta, and now he's waiting for this. Oh man.
Outside of the Cup Series, just trying to get him more laps, just
really, really proud of those guys.
I'm quite certain that's what's going to happen with those front two cars. I want to know, you know, where I'm at is what Logano's going to do, what Kurt Busch is going to do. Those are the two that I feel like really have a chance in taking that outside, you know, option and going for it, trying to pin them down on the outside. All it takes, just like I said, Austin had a great jump on that last start. He really did. Almost to the point of my man, don't get out too far, because it was really close whether or not maybe a decision to be made there. That being said, all you got to do is get a little bit of an edge, get that car loose underneath of you, and you're going to come off the 2 in the lead.
Last night's Xfinity race, it was a cold, cool night like this.
Don't remind. I don't want the same thing to happen to him.
In the 19 restarted third, but Sam Mayer, Ty Gibbs got together, and Jones from third on the restart.
Oh God, I know. We're going to overtime.
Ty Gibbs unloaded.
Byron's led 208 laps. Can he lead 2 more?
He started third and moved him out of the way, and that guy ended up in a fight, and the other one was in victory lane. That quick.
So if you're not in victory lane, do you fight?
My mama told me nobody wins in a fight.
Well, I've seen you fight.
You ain't really ever seen me fight.
I saw you scrapped at Phoenix one year, I think.
That was, we couldn't find him.
All right, Shoes is coming this lap.
Oh, man.
The first race William Byron attended was right here, this race in 2006.
The race won by... Who won in 06? I've done a video on this. Was that Johnson? 2006, Martinsville. It wasn't Jeff Gordon. He only won Chicagoland and Sonoma.
So the key factor here.
How about Kurt Busch going to the inside with the 2 of them, and Logano outside with his teammate Blaney?
Oh dear.
Everything, it takes me right back to the Xfinity race. I'm telling you, the 3 car is going to have to be aggressive with the 24, and if he does, that opens the floodgates for Kurt Busch to repay the favor and knock the 3 out of the way and win this race.
All right, the race that that he saw
Things used to be, but I'm telling you, that's
was won by Stewart.
There will be contact.
Almost certainly.
Yeah. We know Logano can be aggressive.
I've seen this. Oh God, here we go.
Final restart of the night. It is
I'm begging your wishes are granted. You win.
green, white, checkered. Byron.
Here we go. Green, white, checkered.
Good restart by the 22.
Oh, the 3 dipped low. The 22 diving deep in. 24 and 22 through 1 and 2. 24 able to clear. He clears. We still got 6 turns to navigate through 3 and 4.
William did a great job.
Oh, he's a little wide. Loose off of 4. White flag is out. One more time around Martinsville. Logano able to get the 24. Here he comes. He's got a bumper. He can't move him.
Really good defense.
Through 3 and 4. Here comes Logano again. He can't get there. Byron wins at Martinsville. Yeah! Yeah!
Takes me back.
Red stand. Oh, hell yeah. 10th win for the 24 at Martinsville. First time he's won multiple races in a season. He becomes our first multi-time winner of this 2022 season. 4th career victory. He sweeps the races he ran this weekend. Hallelujah! 24 at its winningest track. Does it again. Ha.
Okay.
Yeah, wait, and they're doing a strobe light effect. Byron, unlike Ty Gibbs, held on probably the most aggressive driver in the field. Ty Gibbs got nothing on him.
A lot of highs and a lot of lows in this race.
Oh man, Byron might be the championship favorite. I'd say Byron is the championship favorite, but you know Truex won the 2nd race and he was looking great until he fizzled out later. 2 wins, the first driver to officially put himself in there into the round in the playoffs.
Not only on different tracks different types of tracks.
A mile and a half super speedway, a super speedway, and a short track.
So versatile. His workhorse racing is getting better. Obviously, fantastic on the short tracks. One here on Thursday in the Truck Series race.
Yeah, that's what I like. That's what I like. Are you not entertained? Maybe you're not entertained, but I'm very, very fucking happy. I should have picked the 24.
It tells you just how things have changed in this sport. I mean, didn't.
All right, I didn't. Also, 24-3. Byron first, Logano second, Dylan third, Ryan Blaney fourth.
Once he got into the truck series,
Then Chastain, Kurt, Kyle, Almirola, Briscoe, Elliott.
Just a moment ago, on his way to get the checkered flag.
Well, that's why I heard it at the start-finish line.
William, your crew got you the lead at the end of stage 2. You did the rest all night long. You had to fend off a late.
Hi, Travis Phelps.
Didn't place a wheel wrong all night long. How good does the feel to win in Martinsville?
And it feels awesome. You know, I knew when that last caution came out, we were probably, you know, I thought everyone behind us would pit, and luckily, you know, we stayed out. We were aggressive. We felt like we could refire on the tires and be okay. And you got one of the most aggressive guys behind you in Logano, and I knew, like, I chattered the tires in 3 and 4 and kind of left the bottom open, but was able to kind of block my exits and get a good drive off. So this one's from my mom. You know, she last time this same weekend last year.
Yeah, cancer.
She had kind of a mini stroke and was diagnosed with brain cancer. So it means a lot to have her here, and it's been a crazy year, but she's doing great, and thanks everybody for this.
Yeah, I can see the shot of her in the stands. Yeah, that is one proud mama. You love to see that.
She was definitely right with you. As a matter of fact, on the pit box.
You love to see that. You're watching your son win right there from top of the pit box. That's about the. I'm not a parent, but it's got to be the best feeling a parent can have watching their child succeed.
Yeah, I got a great support system. Thanks to all the fans for coming out. Great crowd. Always wanted to win at Martinsville. Got 2 clocks this weekend, so I enjoy that.
William Byron gets the grandfather clock.
And Joey Logano comes up 1 spot short, and Joey
Still, now he's 37 races without a win.
But with so many unknowns coming into this race, your perspective on just what it was like with this car.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good race down to the end. Really hard to pass. I felt like, man, if I just had a better restart before that, I think I chose the wrong lane and got the 3 in front of me. Like, just got stuck behind him, couldn't pass him, and maybe I could have had something for the 24 in that long haul, if not. But just that final restart there, had a front row. It's what you can ask for. Got cleared to second, and William kind of messed up off of 4 and let me get to him. He did a really good job at brake checking the 2/3 right, which is, I mean, it's a good job. He did what he's supposed to do, and kind of got me all stuffed up behind him, and I couldn't accelerate off the corner and be as close as I needed to be down into 3 to execute the old bump and run. So couldn't get quite to him, but his corner entry was really strong too, which I think allowed him to get in there pretty strong. So overall, the Shell Pencil Mustang had a solid run. Just hate being that close to winning and
Again.
making it happen, but big points today, and it just stings. Second just sucks sometimes. That's all.
Best finish of the year if there's a silver lining, Mike.
That's for sure. Let's take a look at the final restart.
Oh, Let's Plays.
I take it right to
Yeah,
the jump.
Logano on outside.
Logano started coming to him, and he waited. Boom, there it went. See the 3 spins of tires behind him. Now the 3
Yeah.
blocked it. Took that conversation.
So then the 22 and 24 are side by side through 1. Logano gets to he gets cleared by the 24. Going through 3 and 4 of the second to last lap, Logano really comes to that. He goes inside. Byron was loose off of 4, and so he kind of slid around, and that allowed Logano to get back for the next lap. He gets to the bumper. He whacks that left rear, but Byron is able to keep it straight and still in front of Logano. Then going back through 3 and 4 in the final time, Logano goes for it one more time, but misses the bumper, and so Byron is able to hold on and get the victory.
It wasn't anything dirty. It's a good finish, really.
Raced him hard, but raced him clean. That's right. Having one of the best nights of his career was Austin Dillon. Here's Jamie.
Absolutely.
One of the best nights of his career, and he didn't win the race.
Austin, we didn't have to wait to the end to talk about you coming on. We talked about you all race long. So are you excited where you finished, or are you bummed because you were so close?
Well, you know, I'm a little bummed. You know, I like to pride myself, and when we get those situations, is being clutch, and that was anything but that on that last restart. I spun the tires pretty good through the gears, and once I got back in line there, I had some grip, and I feel like, you know, we had good forward drive all night long, and I just felt like if we got through the gears, we're going to have a shot at them. But our Get Bioethanol Chevy was really fast. Our guys, we've been working our tails off. I'm not going to say we haven't, because we've been in the simulator. We've been working really hard to make this car as good as possible. We want to get RCR a win, and that's what we're here racing for. I want to shout out to my wife and Ace back at home, and thank the good Lord for bringing us a good run. That was a lot of fun.
3 straight top 10s for Austin Dillon.
Great third place finish as William Byron celebrates with his group after a race in which he led 212 laps and survived an overtime restart.
All right, I think we're good for now. Thanks so much for coming out. I think I'll be back for the F1 race at 1 o'clock in the morning for me, 10 p.m. Saturday, 10 p.m. on Pacific time. So, thanks so much for coming out. Thanks for getting me over the sub and many view goals that I passed over. Let's see what we hit. 900 and almost 1,000 views on this one. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to go prepare for F1. This is BowserJrXD signing off. Have a good one.